Hello. This shit is impossible, bro. There's so many brands, bro. None of these look right. Hi, Patrick. Apparently, people don't know what a pick me is. I had a lot of people reply to that post saying, like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I thought everyone knew what a pick me was, but okay. Can you do? Never heard the term pick me before. Really? That's interesting. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty easy to rationalize out. Like, oh, hey, Kiefer with the raid. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream.
Hello everybody, welcome to Edge Point number 23. It is Shiryuki back again, home of the Grammy Fantasy Series here on the JALTA League. Welcome to Edge Point number 23. Very exciting stream tonight. We have got a lot of players ready to battle it out. We've got 21 people ready to go, with Rev sitting at seed number 1, Fanfare sitting at seed number 2, T sitting at seed number 3, and finally Nitro Noir, who's going to be sitting at seed number 4 for tonight's tournament. We've got a lot of heavy hitters for tonight, so I'm very excited to get involved with everything with this tournament tonight. And we've got a lot of new people tonight. It's very nice to see in the Granblue world of things a lot of new people ready to battle it out and just show what they're made of. And I'm very excited to see what is made of this. And yeah, it's just gonna be a good one. I think these Granblue tournaments always are ones that definitely do deliver. And I'm very excited to get involved with the first game of Edge Point 23, which is going to be S Diner Art taking on a newcomer to the JALTA League, being Lightning Fox. Don't know much about Lightning Fox. S Diner Art, very good Granblue player, has top 8'd Edge Points multiple times. And I'm very excited to see what's going to be getting involved for this first game as we're going to get started. So we're going to get them going. And well, I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, they're paying attention to the stream. So there's 2B versus Vesusia. Vesusia, a character we just don't see often, but a lot of people shockingly ask about Vesusia. So it's it's going to be very interesting to see what this is going to be cooking. And you see at the bottom right there, we are part of Team Arc creators. So big moment for us here at the JALTA League. But when it's round one, is sure to be a good one. One thing I was told on Monday about my commentary recently is to breathe more. So I'm gonna try that today. I'm gonna breathe more when I'm commentating because apparently I don't breathe. Chat. Here we go. Game one. The Lightning Fox is going to be the Vesusia, and S9R obviously is going to be on that 2B. Great start by S9R. And again, nice combo into the corner. Going to actually choose to back off. Remember to take a breathers and hydrate. Real, welcome to Stream Nitro. I hope you're doing well. I've got 3 apple and raspberry waters with me today. That should last me the whole stream, hopefully. Nicely done by Lightning Fox. Getting a lot of pressure onto S9R right now. S9R gonna go for a beautiful cross up, and there is that raw super right there by Lightning Fox. And that's gonna do a lot of damage, and more importantly, that's 1 BP left for S9R. Gotta be super careful right now. So that 25% damage increase will be a lot. And Lightning Fox going to find round 1 as we go into this incredible tournament.
Ugh.
Now for Battle 2, let's see what's going to commence. Nice. Nice parry by S9R. Now going to be able to get some combos going. Can they get Lightning Fox to the wall? Lightning Fox going to try and retaliate to make sure they can get themselves out of the wall and finds them being able to do so. And we can see that S9R are going to be going for the aggression. Once they recover the round, going to set up the shock system. Here we go. It's going to get spot dodged very nicely by Lightning Fox. Lightning Fox now entering that install state. BP going to be spent by S9R. And that is a beautiful, once again, another raw super coming out by Lightning Fox to find that counter hit. And also, like last round, already 1 BP left for S9R. So
yeah.
Got to be super careful about that. But S9R going to land a beautiful hit. With that U special, going to cash out the final BP. Are they going to be able to get the kill? Yes, they will. And we're going to go to round 3 of game 1.
Battle 3. Engage.
We go for battle number 3 of game number 1. With the S9R.
What
the usual, going to be applying a lot of pressure. And nice combo here. They do a lot of damage to Lightning Fox. Lightning Fox may have to use a BP to get out of the situation. Chooses to go for a wake up here. That was a counter hit used, and this is going to be great damage for S9R, who is looking to get this first point. Going to use the U special right there and just keep applying that pressure. Lightning Fox is going to be able to get the install and out of that corner, and that could be big. I've got SSBA to work with. We've seen them use the raw supers in the past 2 rounds. Speaking of a raw super, here is the SSBA. It's going to whiff, unfortunately, but they managed to find a projectile to allow S9R not to get close to them. So nicely done by Lightning Fox. With a big hype beam by S9R. It's going to do it and get game number 1.
Believe in victory.
S9art?
Let's see what happens.
I feel like I've seen his name said in 80 different ways at this point, so who knows which one is actually correct.
By Lightning Fox, and it's going to choose the back off. Going to go for that low and that low allowed to get a combo going with Lightning Fox out the wall. This is good damage on this S9R.
Simple. Oh.
Going to go for the H but down special. He's going to be able to get out of the corner. Nice parry by S9R. Right now, Lightning Fox is looking for something to kind of help them get back into it. Going to go into install again. Going to be
it turns out they were a super smash by this player all along. God of SDI.
He's spent by S9R. Wants to regulate what's going on and make sure they're always in a perfect position. We're going to see the installed version of that back special coming out. Not going to find much from it, but S9R already on 1 BP. I feel like I've already said that a million times this stream already. I'll be careful. That 25% damage increase could be a lot, but this is a great combo here. Might be able to lead into a SBA.
Definitely not enough.
Going to actually regain the BP back for S9R, and that is a great opportunity. Also have a spot dodge.
Whoa. It's an interesting anti-air.
Got to be careful right now by S9R. Unfortunately, not going to spot dodge and get hit by the projectile, and now S9R going to find that round. And Lightning Fox is going to be quite behind now. Got to catch up and get back into it. But we'll see what occurs here. Going to find that H down forward special to kick things off. Nicely done. Now it's back special, and that is the instant version. That leads into a combo for Lightning Fox. Isn't in range to continue on, but that's good damage from Lightning Fox. Looking to get around back, shot the system like Adam Cole. Gonna find that one. Beautiful by S9 Art, and there comes that beautiful SBA. Mods deleted. Beautiful damage coming out by S9 Art right there. We're gonna see the raw SSBA by Lightning Fox. Is unfortunately going to whiff, and that is a great counter hit for S9 Art. Go 2-0 up over Lightning Fox. Remember, these tournaments are first to 3.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Anything is possible. Let's see what happens as we get into potentially what could be the final game of this set. Already seen that. Oh no, it's approaching Lightning Fox already quite a lot. Nice counter hit found by Steiner Hart. Here we go. Gonna be doing what they did in the other 2 games. Pressure Lightning Fox in the corner. Don't give him a time and room to breathe.
Tough times, bro.
Niggas
are broke.
Really nice combo right there. One more good combo from S9R.
As they have been.
SBA available. They could be able to find this round right here, but we'll see.
Life do be happening.
Looking to do. Has got SSBA. And there it is, and I think that one is connecting. S9R was midway through a button. We're finally going to get to see it.
I mean, if this shit, if I boot this shit up and it doesn't work on PC,
get a BP back, and also
I'm hitting the swiftest refund.
And it's going to be a great opportunity for Lightning Fox to get something here. One big hit for Lightning Fox, and it is going to be it. Oh, what is going to be the interaction? We're going to see the SSBA attempt, but it's going to get spot dodged. Nicely done by Lightning Fox. Lightning quick reflexes right there with the spot dodge to find the round.
What's up?
We'll be moving on to round 3 for potential start of a reverse sweep. We'll see what it
Jihan, what's up, bro?
Off the system. Beautiful. Here we go.
You're broke and unwell. And where did the unwell part come from?
Steiner Art doesn't want to take this to another game. Wants to end it right here if they get an opportunity to. Beautiful response by Lightning Fox. Go for that forward U special to actually go through the black hole. Really nicely done by Lightning Fox. That was awesome. Nice second throw though by Steiner Art. Going to keep the pressure.
Does it come out at midnight? No. It's not midnight. Steam page says in 21 hours, so.
Nice whip punish by S-Diner Art, and they're going to be able to find a round right here. Nicely done. That is set point for S-Diner Art. A masterpiece performance right now by S-Diner Art.
I don't think it's 8 a.m. for East Coasters. I think it's 11 a.m.
Now we'll see what
you have a crazy ear infection? Oh, I see.
Right here. We could be looking at a potential reverse comeback start.
Hopefully it doesn't last too long.
Find it. If Lightning Fox can find it, sorry. Steiner Art could take it home. Welcome to the stream Open Wolf. That is the bracket. I made a mistake on the bracket name.
Yeah, be on Tokon Virgo or what? What's up?
But Steiner Art not looking to allow Lightning Fox to breathe once again, just doing all the work here just to get as much damage up as possible. Goes for the use skill as an OT option, and that
I said you on Tokon or EMB on Tokon?
We'll be taking it 3-0 over Lightning Fox. That was a great start to that game. We saw some really nice stuff by Lightning Fox at the beginning of the game. We got to see them pull off that round win.
I need to get my wisdom teeth out, but like
managed to just capitalize on
that shit is expensive. I'm not.
Great stuff by them. Next match we're gonna be seeing.
I'm really dreading like when I'm gonna have to get this shit done eventually.
Mookie versus Losolkos. So Losolkos is a regular.
It's not gonna be pleasant.
JALTA, very strong Zui or Galleon player, depending on what they feel like playing. And then on the other side, we've got Mookie, who I've been informed is a very strong Grand Prix Fantasy player. This is their first time here at the JALTA League, so I'm very excited to see what these two players are going to be cooking us. Here we're going to go for
Nitro's back again. I don't know who convinced him to play this time.
So, Charlotta player, we haven't seen much Charlotta in a long time. In the original Edgepoint series, we had Samu, who was playing a lot of Charlotta. Saying that she does have noble execution as a theme, which is such a good song. Lasokos known for this Zoe, really strong at just utilizing the dragon. We're going to see what's going to be cooking for this one. It's going to be a good set. You can see it from round number 1, they're just zoning constantly with the dragon, just not allowing Mookie to approach right now, and it's just a great start by them. Mookie's going to find that back.
Even if I can't play, like, I honestly, like, even if I like can't play the game, as long as I can stream it, it's like fine.
The dragon out.
I just need it to work so I can run events.
This dragon is pushing in the work.
I have a backup plan in case it doesn't function properly, but it's not ideal.
Oh, a nice DP. Nice UTP to get the armor through to find the round, and that's a great start by Lasokos to get that first round. But here comes Mookie, gonna respond back. Nice BP.
No, it's not at midnight.
Very aggressive character.
Which is good because if it was at midnight, then I would consider like streaming after Guilty Gear tonight, but really don't want to have to. Things that I need to prepare.
And they're building up to an SBA, and they might be able to go from here. And there is an SBA to take it. Lasokos already off to a beautiful start. Gonna find that round game number 1 just like that.
You've been out of action for 2 days, so I see. Yeah, I still need that like still you know what I'm saying, lottery hit would be good.
Awesome stuff.
Be good. I could go and get this shit done, and I still need to, I think when I get back from CEO, I need to finally do my passport shit.
Really nice pressure.
Just
keeping the aggression, using the flip squad.
Everything's just so expensive, man. It's annoying.
The dragon was literally on the edge of the screen, was still available, but it's really hard to move to see, which means Lasokos got a free opportunity here. Sets the lining carpet up on Oki, finds an overhead, not going to find anything. Nice DP by. Man,
you don't need to win the lottery, bro. You're a player. Players have infinite money farms week in and week out, bro. I don't got it like that.
Has a great counter hit, but not going to be able to get a follow-up from the side of Lasokos.
Oh, do they? Yes, bro. What the fuck?
The
y'all get to play for hundreds and thousands of dollars for the comfort of your own home. Day in and day out. What do you mean, do they? Yes, they do. Yes.
Wait, should you have been seated higher? Hello, Paraguay.
It'd be like that. It's actually a name I haven't seen before. I'm not familiar with this Mookie player.
I just got washed, lol. Oh, damn. That's fine, losers run. Just do the losers run, Paraguay, you're fine. Should have put me on a stream, lol. Funnily enough, I was going to Paraguay, but then I was like, I want new people, and you're technically not new to JALTA. And great stuff by Lasokos so far, doing a really good job into Mookie. 2-0 already, just like that. We'll see if Lasokos can take this and move on. Very quick so far. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll see you in top 8. Nice. I'll see you in top 8. There's good turnouts, like 21. That's more than we've been having recently. It's really nice stuff, everybody. It was meant to be 23, but 2 people forgot to check in.
Yeah, ear infections are annoying.
Some really strong players. They're very excited to see some game foul coming up for us in the winners' quarters. That'll be good.
Can't say that I've had one in a very long time, but I also don't want to have one.
Winners' quarter side, but look at Lasokos go. 7 golden letters, perfectly done by Lasokos right there. Already on set point speed running this game right now. Let's see if Lasokos can get it though. High start though by Mookie. Needs to find something big here to try and get this game back into their favor. Really great start by Mookie for this round though. Already a BP loss for Lasokos, that's great. Go for DP, and that's a beautiful counter hit option.
Everyone was talking about mangaka last night too, which is pretty interesting.
Goes for tap jump lightning.
On it, like part of that is like what inspired me even making that tweet in the first place, because I feel like I don't know, I just can't help but feel like people are so performative when it comes to stuff like this.
Heavy lining path here. Now the great counter here. And Lasokos will be taking it 3-0 over Mookie, and we'll be moving on. Great stuff by Lasokos. Really great stuff indeed. Strong player right there. Going to be seeing what they're going to be doing as we move forward into this bracket. Nicely done by Lasokos. They're going to be moving on to face the winner of T and
Mangaka, he bought the game from like a local game store yesterday. So he had it early, and so he went live just like showing stuff in training mode and stuff. And then he got DMCA'd by them, which like honestly it's not even a big deal. It's like a 2-day ban usually whenever you get DMCA'd.
Excited to see Struggler
it's like whatever.
Really enjoyed watching Struggler play last tournament on the Lucilius. Really cool character to watch.
Yeah, people that like don't even know mans like that, excited, like talking about like
if they do manage to get the issue is they may be having
like
Rev next.
I'm not gonna give you guys advice anymore, this or that. What like bro, like there were 80 million people telling him to not do that shit. But like it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't actually matter that much, I feel like. And I'm in the camp of like if Sony or Marvel decide to like blacklist him, if they decide to put him on a list to get no opportunities or this or that, I feel like it's pretty dog shit. It's pretty unreasonable for them to do that given the circumstances. IMO, because it's not even like the dude. It's not like he cracked the game or anything. He bought the game. He bought the game. He owned the game. He owned a physical copy of the game. And so like, it's, I don't know, just people's takes about it are just like very weird to me because it's like, I feel like people were trying to be pick-me's. That's what it is. So like, we had Super Noon quote retweeting the post, like tagging Arxis and shit. It's like, you're just trying to get brownie points, like you're trying to dick suck to try to get ahead. Like, bro, fuck off, you know? Like, it's, if he gets banned, he gets banned. But like, you trying to you trying to intentionally get man smoked so you can get a leg ahead, I think is like really dog shit. All right, like I don't really know how else to put it. And it's like, you know, it is very, very fucking stupid, I think.
Unfair, I think. I'm just get by, unfortunately.
Yes, he bought the game at the start. Like, again, if it was like he cracked the game, cracked the beta or some shit, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. He bought the game. Like, he had the disc, he had the box in his hand, like, the whole time. Like, bro, he bought it from the store. Yes. Does him streaming leave himself open to be DMCA'd? Sure. Sure, that's fine. Like his I'm not against like his Twitch getting banned for 2 days for DMCA, like that's like fine. That's like really not a big deal. But like anything further than that, I think is like really fucking stupid. And like it would be more them trying to like make an example of someone more so than like acting in a way that is reasonable.
Big things coming up next week for JALTA.
We'll see what happens, but
some
I also think people like trying to use the situation to like get brownie points. It's like, bro, most of you guys that are like even trying to do that, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, but like most people that are even in a position where they're like trying to like be like, yo, I ratted out this guy for you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, slip me a $5 bill under the table. It's like, you guys never had a shot in the first place. Okay. And I do mean that. Like I do mean that. Like if that's what you have to do in order to like get a leg up, then like you're fucked, bro, because the reality of it is that Tokon is going to be a really big game. And there's going to be a lot of people involved with this game, and the competition in all aspects is going to be like really, really, really staggering. So like I'm talking about if you're a commentator, if you're like trying to get like TOing gigs, like all that stuff, it's going to be extremely competitive. Everyone's going to want to do stuff with Tokon. It's Tokon, bro. Like it's a Sony Marvel game. Of course, everyone wants to be involved with it in some way, right? So like, I feel like people need to look within. I think people need to look within, because like people are treating this like a way. It's, to me, it's like people are treating it like a way bigger thing than it is. People stream games early all the time, right? Like that happens. That happens all the time. Is it you know, like it that most of the time it's like people that we don't know, but like every now and then, you know. Yeah, bro. I mean, bro's a content creator. Like he tried it. He tried it, you know? Like it's he tried it.
Gonna be seeing that near, and it's gonna be Siegfried.
He got his he was live for like 2 or 3 hours and then he got clapped. I would still say like if that's the only punishment he gets is Twitch DMCA, it's still worth it. It's still worth it. It's absolutely worth it. If all you're eating is a 2-day ban on Twitch, and like the punishment ends there, then like yeah, it's absolutely worth it to go live early and eat the ban for it for sure. And if you go to like his channel metrics, like you will see what I mean. It's like
obviously Mashka, we know Mashka going to be utilizing death.
You thought it was a joke since he tagged the FBI and Obama. I think even if it was a joke, he still tagged Arxis, who like has a direct hand in potentially doling out punishment if they so choose. So like, it's still snitching, right? Like, do you not think so? I think it absolutely is.
That is not good. Oh, I can reset.
Yeah, maybe tagging the FBI and Obama like softens the blow, but like it's still gonna generate a notification for people that can actually do something about it.
Nice. Here you go,
if you get your ass beat by a streamer that got it 2 days early, you aren't built for tournaments. Oh, that's not even the issue. That's not even the issue. That's like that's not even the issue. I'm not like most of what I saw is not even from players.
You still gonna come out by Mashka.
And the few players that I did see stuff from, like, bro, they are notorious for getting to play games early and having a super huge advantage on people for long periods of time. So I don't think they would go down that route for the conversation either, to be honest. But
there's a lot of chip damage, and that is the round for Mashka.
Mostly, I just think, like, this feels like something that's not that deep that got turned into something that people think is like way deeper than it is. Is all. And the crazy part is like the version that he's playing is like not even what we're gonna be playing either. There's a day one patch, like, bro, the version that he was playing is old, like old, like older than the beta old. And we know the beta was pretty old build.
Great combo again. Ali GG now stuck in the corner. I think that might be it. And it will be a match.
Jump lights were still overheads and shit in the build that he was playing, so that shit might have been a year old.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
On the believe in victory, here we go. Game number 2. Nice start by Mashka. Can already send Death out. Minute second 1. Nice punish on Death. That's a great throw as well. Death down 1 for.
I just can't. I can't feel sorry for Sony, bro. Like I just can't. I can't bring myself to feel bad for Sony in the slightest.
Right behind the back wall, which means they can get back throw to.
I don't have it in me.
Nicely done. Great strike to the rage chain. Here we go. Big combo coming out from Khalil GG. Here we go. Oh, unfortunately, Mashka gets the roll back to get themselves out of that combo right there. It may have not been true. Beautiful pressure. This is a cool combo. Nice use skill on wake up. And nice back throw by Khalil GG. Nicely done.
Battle 2. Engage.
They're out there. There are definitely people out there doing it, running defense for this billion-dollar company that doesn't care about them at all. Is what I mean by being a pick-me, bro. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Hey, Eric. Get the set back and take the round.
What
nice
the?
Done by Mashka. There we go. That combo into that SBA. That's gonna kill. Nicely done by Mashka.
Is that your homie?
Right didn't need to use any DP. Managed to keep it all basically because of the SBA. Nice round start. Great catch. Death already making its way back. Never kill Death. It always makes it. Will always make a return. Oh, what the throw by Master, unfortunate, but gonna get a combo here. Nice combo mix-ups. Oh my god, what a
Mangaka? Oh,
grab!
yeah.
Oh,
We've
that
been
was
friends for a
brilliant
while,
by
but like,
Mashka. Wow,
whether
what
he's a friend or not
mix-up.
doesn't change my stance
That
on
was
this.
unreal by Mashka. Awesome. That was fire.
I didn't say shit to him.
That was actually vile.
He went live with that shit. I was like, yep.
Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Engage.
I was like, I don't even blame you.
That was vile by Mashka. That's when you know you're using a puppet character to their full potential. Great mix-up, got a cross-up from it, found the grab. The puppet was already, Death was already throwing out his move. That was sick by Mashka. Really great showing of Death near right there. Especially a character that, like, is quite hard to play now, especially due to, like, past nerfs that have occurred. Good pressure.
Oh, we'll see. Whether
Oh,
I'm
big whip of the DP. And
me
that's great
playing
pressure by
Tokan
Death.
is dependent on
Now
whether it
gone.
works on PC.
Lovely.
If it doesn't work on
Good
PC, then
start
probably
return.
not.
Death's now back.
I'm not buying a console
Nice
for
catch
any
by
game.
Mashka. Here we go. Has got SBA, and it's going to cash it out. And that is set point for Mashka.
But if it works on PC,
moving
yeah.
on to winner semis to face the winner of T and the Soul Cops.
Yeah, Eric.
Was owned by B Gaming. Is currently going to be fighting Nitro Noir. And next up, we will be having.
Also think it's like so crazy because like I was watching that stream, and I see people in chat asking him to like test certain things and this and that, and then they want to turn around and go on Twitter and be like, you should have never been live with that shit, like serves you right that you got banned. It's like, bro, you were benefiting from, like, bro, this is what I mean by like people are so fucking. He's the guy.
Gets Khalil into the corner. Nice forward throw.
That shit is so fake, man.
Nice U skill and wake up. Nice U DP. Down special. Still going. Wow, what a catch. That was awesome. Oh, not going to be able to juggle.
Wow.
For the U spin is going
That's what's up.
to go through the projectile. Mashka will be moving on to winners semis in a 3-0. As they will be fighting T in the first match and winner semis. But right now, we'll be having Rev versus Struggler.
One big dude. I mean, that could mean anything. I don't.
That was a good one. That was great. That combo.
Big
that
in what way?
Master basically did a combo which led into them finding a grab on a mix-up.
Oh nah. I mean, like, I don't think
Death
he was in the
already
stream.
throwing
I
out
don't
a
think he was
move.
in the stream. I do
That was
think his
actually viral.
reaction to it was like off the rails though. If you're talking about Avatar, yeah. I think
We're
his
gonna be having
response
Rev
to it was
take
like
on
just
Struggler.
way too
So this is
much
Seed 1
given the
versus
circumstances. But
Seed
like, I don't think he was
8.
in the chat. At least I don't remember seeing him. But I was multitasking, so it was something might have slipped through the cracks.
You're just waiting. We stay winning. We do stay winning.
I think people on social media especially love to chase the they love to chase the I told you so, right? And that shit leads to a lot of brain rot.
I'd beat them at try for real, for real.
Oh shit. I forgot. Tekken started, yeah.
I think we're waiting on just Rev now.
I forgot that shit
I think we
started
are
today.
just waiting on Rev right now. So we'll get them in and then. Waiting.
ATF and Mogold are out already. Sheesh. What a world. What a world. Have the decency to sit on the sideline that you're gonna do that. I don't know, bro. You know, industries like this, there's no shortage of like people being disingenuous, but uh it being that blatant sometimes is very jarring. It's like, do we have no self-awareness here at all, or what?
But
You thought he quote tweeted? No, I know he replied at one point. I don't know if he quote retweeted. I don't know, bro. I can't say that I've been keeping track all that much. I just remember seeing they DMCA'd the tweet too. I think that's the funny. That's probably the funniest part. Is like obviously like his Twitch is gonna get it's gonna get taken down for a few days. But bro, they took down the fucking tweet of him holding the fucking the Tokon box. He's like, that shit cracked me up. I can't lie.
Versus Vasaraga.
oh, Struggler gonna be on the Belial.
Believe in victory.
Oh, it's a Belial on Struggler. Never mind, it's not gonna be Lucilius. We might see Lucilius in a bit. I guess the zoning might be good into
Am I gonna go to see? I'm running Tokon at CEO.
Rev
Yeah.
has one past edge points, has one multiple edge points in fact. So very strong player. So be careful. That's Raga, really just strong character, you know, when it gets installed, it gets so much armor. And that stomp is gonna be big. But maybe
Struggler on Avatar, huh?
Zone Rev.
Seems like all the Lucilius players are testing out some Avatar.
Oh, nice U skill to. That was a good bait from using the U special right there because and then Struggler went in and then get caught. Oh, what a throw! Doesn't kill though. I went to an OT. And there's that armor from the install. Gonna take round number 1. Nicely done by Rev.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice forward throw. Take a throw. Great pressure. Here we go. Gonna be able to get Rev into the corner. Nicely done. Vasaraga has so much health. And the issue is, Belial does a lot of damage to himself whilst fighting, so you know, that means that Rev only needs to land a couple conversions to actually kill. Nice power cancel right there. Oh, both great for that projectile, not carrying in the slightest. Gonna get hit with a U neutral special by Struggler. A nice U command grab, and that's the kill, and Rev's
Another funny thing I saw was they take that by Mangaka doing that, he gives them more reason to not do physical discs anymore. And like, I think that is such a fucking dog shit way to look at things, bro. Because bro, they're already acting in the most anti-consumer way possible, bro. They're already fucking you over. So like, it's not like they needed more justification to fuck you over further. They already chose to do the thing that fucks you over. And then they put out a statement saying, we know that it fucks you over, but we're gonna do that shit anyway. But what do you mean gives them more reason to do so? It's like, bro, the decision in the first place was dog shit. Like, at that point, the fucking time for decorum is over. Like, it's not, like, why should we as consumers have to show etiquette
much damage.
when you are acting in the most anti-consumer way possible in the first place. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, nice view.
That just doesn't. I think that is
Now in that instant
just
state, they'll be
really
swarming
backward
around.
logic. It's like
And there's that armor coming through, went straight through all of that DP, and then just finds around. I'll be ready when Vasaraga's in that install state. A very scary monster to deal with.
I don't know if I can get rid of
By,
this.
Chocolate right now, though. Throwing a lot of just jabs and
Guess that'll work.
quite a lot of block pressure. Oh, but nice that my Red going to be able to get out of the corner. We've got one BP left and nowhere near an SSBA, an SBA to get the BP back right now. So I've got to be super careful right now. Especially with Chocolate, who is sitting with all 3 BP right now. But you know, the fact that Vasaraga, they find one good hit, that could be enough. I think that is going to be it.
Wowza.
We're going to go 2-0 up just like that against Struggler. Now,
Keep walking.
is there a character change? There isn't. They're going to be sticking with the Able Isle. Great stuff, great stuff. After this, we will be seeing...
Oh,
nice
she hit him
block.
airborne.
We will be seeing Master vs. T after this. Beautiful.
Probably could have killed him if she had waited until he was grounded
Check out when that has some
and picked a better starter.
attributes and the armor from the install again coming out at the last ditch effort.
Your dad works at Sony and said that tweet is being circulated around the entire company. I hope it is. They can hold that shit. I'm just kidding.
Nitro. Find Nitro Noir. We'll see what's coming up for that one. After this, that will be the second game of winner semis because right now we will be after this we will be seeing T versus Mashka. We'll see what happens right now. Nice take of the throw. Let's play on defense right now. Nice catch by Butler. That's going to be big. Has got SBA to work with. They may go for it in this combo.
Uh-huh.
No, they're going to go for a reset. Makes sense. Maybe use the use to win it.
Well, GG's.
Speaking of use specials though, that's a beautiful catch by Rev, and just like that, Rev will be moving on to win the semis. Incredible performance. Actually just over like that. Jesus. Now we are going to be seeing Mashka versus T. That is what we're going to have coming up for us next. It's going to be Mashka and T. But interesting tournament so far. Every game has been 3-0. Like, it's kind of wild. Already in winner semis. Yeah, it was quite dominant by the side of quite dominant from the side of Rev. Really good showing by them, but we'll see what's going on forward. But yeah, last tournament, you know, Rev's done some incredible stuff in Edgepoint that we've seen in the past. You know, she has the
This isn't the EU special. People got places to be, bruh.
Winning on 0 seconds of time left. That was a really sick clip. She's won multiple edge points in the past. Really strong Vasaraga player, very scary Vasaraga player in that right. So we'll see what's coming up for this next one, as we're going to be getting started with our next game shortly. It should be Mashka versus T. That is what we're going to be coming up for us next. Going to be I'm liking the variety tonight. I do like a good variety stream, I'm not going to lie, especially when we get to see a bunch of different characters. That's the first time in a while that we are seeing a Seox. Seox, I'm going to butcher his name because I know it's pronounced differently. Seox? 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 You know what, we're going to just call him Seox just because it's easier for me to say whilst commentating, even if that is completely wrong. Shooks? Like shoe? He's got the Jordans on.
Believe in victory.
We're going to JD Sport. Here we go, round one. Shooks has got the Jordans on. For the Air Force Energy, here we go. Oh, nice parry. Oh. Catches the whip of the grab from Mashko, and that's going to be good damage from E to kick things off. Nice stuff already.
Well,
Need some frame mix-ups. Oh, Death is looming behind E right now. Gotta be super careful. Nice grab, it's gonna get teched. Oh, here we go. Mashko gonna get some great damage. Mashko still looking to get their first win here. They've top 8 in so many tournaments, but still looking to get that win. One opportunity it would be if they managed to get it. Oh my goodness. All the BP being spent by T right now. Nice Tekken Pro again. Nice Tekken Pro again. And again. Wow, wow, wow.
things are happening.
That's now going to be chipping away at T's life. And just like that, the combo from the air attack is going to be able to find the round right there. Beautifully done. Right, match for the kick things off. Awesome stuff. Beautiful stuff. Now I'm going to be able to get a mix up that allows Mashka to get just Death back straight away, basically. Here comes T. Great stuff. Great pressure. Gonna get that wall splat. Has got super to work with. Ooh. Mix up option right there. Gonna get BP'd out of the corner right there.
Uh-oh.
Another BP
Ooh.
spent by T. Gotta be super careful. Gonna dive straight in.
That
over
was
Death.
almost a disaster.
One has a lot of chip damage with the BP that T has been using. And just like that, that is game one going to Mashka.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
I don't know if it should be that stressful.
Nice combo starter by T. Here we go. They mix up. I think they played, from what I saw in one of the previous matches, they earlier in the tournament they were on Seahawks shoe. They were wearing the Jordans. You know, they were wearing the Jordans earlier. So maybe. And that's
Bodied.
golden perfect, and we might be seeing why they're playing this character for this one. Nice perfect. A great way to get the round back.
Winner's
Incredibly
Semisa.
aggressive. Just didn't allow Mashka to do really anything else. Which gonna make sense. Watchdown character gonna kill Death straight away. Nice parry coming up on the side of T right there. And gonna find a cross up. Just some good damage. Gonna find the wall splat as well. This is great. Now gonna go for some mix ups. Oh, nice delay.
This move is giving
Nice
Mashka
delay
hell.
on the back special. That was awesome. Oh my god, this character scored. Wow, the aggression by T. They do not care. They are laughing in the face of Death. And it's going to pick up a round and pick up the game. 1-1 apiece.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Nice start. And Mashka get this back in. Took a little bit of a breather. Tried to figure out what they need to do after that last round. It was very dominant.
Our 60 stage route's
by
not a
T,
thing
but T's
anymore.
not gonna mess
No,
around.
they are. It's
Still
just
going to be getting that aggression going. Beautiful
not
start.
necessary.
Pain's found, splashing away. Yes,
Also, got to keep in mind this is not
Also
Dai's main,
beautiful.
so probably doesn't know all of the weird niche
That's a
routes.
great round by Mashka. Just played awesome of the whole set and then finds the cross up to end it.
Yeah, Dai's a fairy player.
Nice parry. Really good parries by this set. Nice second throw. And step out. Death is going to get killed. Great opportunity. Nice parry again for either 5 or pressure right now. Second throw again. Great text by Mashka this says. Text literally near enough every throw.
Vera? I don't recall Vera. Fairy and Bakala are the two that you see him on the most, but I don't recall Vera to tell you the truth.
That was so anime.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a pocket Vera or something. A lot of people have a pocket Vera. Pretty easy to learn.
Alpha's starting to apply a lot of pressure here. Death is going to go, and that's a great opportunity. This could be big damage. SBA on the table right now. Let's see if they're going to go for it in this combo. They might go for it. Going to catch out the last BP. I think there's an SBA on the way. There it is. There's the death. Nicely done by T. Get the round back.
Yuna? Yeah, Yuna is definitely Vera.
Player 2, win. Battle 3, engage.
Big pressure, but need to kick things off. Oh, nice defense.
Should have put him in jail.
I love the Ragnarok style supers by T right there. Nicely done. Gonna send the projectile, not gonna find anything. Gonna go for that full match. Gonna BP. Gonna try and kill Death. Death is not going. But then just one straight past him. Very weird interaction right there. T, he's gonna go 2-1 up over Mashka.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
It was like the Scooby-Doo scene where the monster is chasing them through the house. That's
Yeah.
what it looked like.
Sometimes the player just realizes like, well, I can just kind of go forward.
Great pressure though by T right now. 2-1 up and could potentially take it. Wow, T! Air Jordans! Beautiful stuff. Balls in the sky right there. Great pressure for Shooks. That was awesome. Wow,
So
wow,
crazy.
wow.
Two
Mashka
openings,
close,
can't get
pressure.
anything off of
One
it. Now
BP
Death's
left
dead
for
again.
T. Gotta be super careful. 1 BP left for Mashka. No BP. Oh, gotta be super careful. Can't really afford to take a hit. He used the use special. Gonna try and chip T out. Oh, but it's gonna be T who finds it. And that is set point for T. If they win this, they are guaranteed a spot in winners finals and a top 3 placement for tonight's tournament. Oh, Death is gonna get slashed away, and there's a beautiful forward throw, keeping the pressure. Nice taking a throw by Mashka.
Ah,
Oh,
dead zone.
Great stuff by Mashka, gonna be able to get Death back up, but Death immediately goes. And a beautiful forward throw. He playing an incredibly aggressive game right now. He just wants to end it right here, right now. Here we go. Beautiful stuff. Gotta be careful with the parry though. The SSBA is a parry super.
He's dead.
We might be just seeing a combo that leads straight
Oh
into
my
it.
god,
Oh, never
Mashka.
mind. Good place for SSBA. Could be anyone taking it.
Ah, you're cooked.
For the U special.
Long time without Death.
Oh, what
Nice
a
roll.
side swap. Oh my goodness, that was so sick. And finds the round. Nicely done by Mashka.
What the fuck?
Bobbing and weaving right there to get the side swap to find the round. Wow, 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 Mashka, that was awesome. Looking to take this to a game 5. T not going to be messing around, but Mashka finds an opportunity here. Here we go. Going to be getting.
Oh, you got mixed.
T into that
Or
corner.
your
Probably
guard
get one
button.
out. Nice pick of the throw. He now going to be able to get out of the corner. And it's side swaps with Mashka. And here's some quick pressure into the SBA.
Oh, it doesn't even get
Ooh,
animation.
Animation. No animation for it.
You get hit, you're dead. Oh.
Ooh.
No. Oh my god. You, you
You
got baited by it whiffing.
With the dash attack, and we're going to a game 5.
Jesus Christ.
was expecting a animation from the super because they stopped moving.
Yeah,
after
he
the,
put his controller down,
super hit.
thinking he had
I'm
time
not
to let
100%
the
sure, though.
animation play out.
Game 5 of our first match of winners semis. Whoever
The
takes this
gravity.
is going to be moving on to winners finals. Wow. Nice forward throw. Oh, I bet you the parry, but no follow-up on the parry bait, and now Brock's got to do whatever he wants. Nice pressure though by Master. Has got SBA, might be ending it with it.
I really hope Tokon works on
Yeah.
PC. I'm low-key
Mashka now
thinking
set
about
point. Great comeback by them.
like slowly building up to competing again. We'll see though. Probably want to take a look at Avatar too. Seems like it might be a game that I might be pretty alright at.
Oh my god, that was so fire.
Though it's pretty hard.
That's what I like seeing. I like
Yeah, it's funny because
so fire.
I think the funniest part about me streaming is that like a lot of you that only found me because of Grand Blue, I'm sure somewhere in some of you guys' mind you're like, wow, this guy talks a lot of shit for a dude that doesn't compete.
Is Luigi being summoned?
And what you don't know is that when I was like that.
Is he into the stream? Oh, very close. Both players playing a very safe game right now. Doesn't want to approach. You see, makes first effort.
The PSN account thing is fucking annoying, man. I hope one day they get rid of it.
Nice catch though. Oh,
this fucking company, bro.
Oh, that was so sick. And
I competed in DBFZ and Melee. Melee was the first game I like went to tournaments for.
By T to go over Death's head just like that. Find around
And then like DBFZ, really I just got fucked by pandemic. Like it's
here we go.
like I was traveling and I was competing and shit, and then like the whole world shut down. So it was like, okay, well, that's ultimately one of the biggest things that led to me becoming a streamer in the first place. Was I a Marth player? No, I played Fox and Sheik.
We should stream winners finals.
I played Marth in Ultimate, but I never like really played Ultimate like that.
Nicely done though by Mashka. They've done it. They're all going to be moving
Outside
on.
of fucking around.
That was an awesome set. That was fire by both. T will be going to losers quarters.
Man, that set was a little ugly, bro. I can't lie.
Don't mention the Messiah's name.
Take
I don't know
those,
who
though.
this person is. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know the Messiahs of
Who?
Grand Blue. It's me. Oh.
That's what's up.
I don't know the Messiahs
do
of
the
Grand
thing.
Blue. I do apologize, chat.
Wib.
That was a W set. Got a top 8 all ready to go for the next match. Is going to be Rev and
Yeah.
Metro. Wow. That was awesome. And now, first time getting to see Nitro play. A very strong player from what I've
Also
heard.
had like before I was involved with Melee, I mean like I
From what I
played
remember.
like competitive Call of Duty and stuff. Like doing like game battles and shit. Those are some funny fucking days, bro. I can't lie. Did some Dota 2 competition along the way. Like I've competed a lot of games, but it's some funny shit. Some really funny shit. All of that just to face boss. Yeah. This matchup not the most fun either
Oh my
way.
God.
So
Oh, what? No.
we'll see how they deal with it.
Chat, I don't. This day is horrible.
Uh-oh.
Chat. This is our other winners
Day's
semis
horrible?
match.
Oh, okay.
Chat. What am I looking
I
at?
thought he was gonna say something that was actually like bad. He
no.
talking
Okay,
about a
I'd rather
matchup in
watch.
fighting game, bro.
I would rather
Bro.
watch. I'm the terror. Oh, both rounds like that attack. We've got a gentleman's game going on for this one.
Like when I hear people say like my day is ruined, I'm expecting it to be something like actually day ruining. And they'd be like, bro, I don't want to watch a Lil Wayne mirror. It's like, all right, bro, just fucking take a walk.
This is gonna be a
What's wrong with
crazy
you?
set.
It's
It's going out really strong right now.
Yoink.
Nice command grab by Nitro. Nitro one hit away and they're gonna find it. Nicely done.
Battle 2. Engage.
Uh-oh. Zen Yokuda. You like watching mirrors a lot more than you like playing them. But why do you dislike playing mirrors, if you don't mind me asking? If you could articulate why. I love asking people this question. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Khalil went live slightly later than I expected. I feel bad because I mean I've been going live pretty late as of late because obviously there's just been a lot of shit between this and Paragon, and his volume just went up drastically. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but I will be hopefully back to streaming longer. It's just
Get back into it.
yeah, I mean I'm pretty hard committed to the bit at this point, so what can you do?
Going round 3 of game number 1. Beautiful stuff so far. This is definitely a slugfest if I've ever seen one. The armor through, but then gonna get crossed up by Red. Looking to take game 1. Can they find it? Oh, went for the projectile, but doesn't find a hit. Beautiful stomps by
I think
Nitro. I think
I've never thought of mirrors as anything outside of just normal, like a mirror is just another matchup, right? I've never really thought of them of anything but that. But like, people disliking the mirror is like something that comes up in fighting game community a lot. Like there's a lot of people that just hate playing mirrors, and I never really understood why. I have like an idea of why it would be, but like even that I feel like is pretty flimsy reasoning. I don't know.
Beautiful. Wow, what a round by Rev. That was awesome.
Battle 2. Engage.
We're going to battle number 2 of game number 2. Nice trade. They can't get caught by the projectile right there. Goes to the install. Oh, nice install. Gonna use the last remaining juice of the install. Now gets.
Yeah, I think there's a few different reasons why people express discontent with the mirror. I think one is it makes them self-conscious. If they run into someone that plays their character and they perceive that person to play their character better, then they get really insecure about their own gameplay. I think that's a big part of it. The lack of, I think it also, like, mirrors kind of inherently mean that you can rely less on knowledge checks to some extent, because they're like, the understanding should be that like if you both play the character, you both understand your characters. Obviously that's not always the case. People play characters without understanding them all the time, but I think it makes you rely less on gimmicks and stuff that you wouldn't, like, that you would normally get away with in against like some other matchups and stuff. But yeah, but that's why it's interesting, nothing, because it's like, if you really think about it, is it really any different than any other matchup? It's really not. It's not. It's like but that's why it's fascinating. I think viewers, like as a player, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. As a viewer, I guess it would make maybe a little bit more sense, but honestly, viewer rationale is like very fucking dog shit to begin with. Like, viewers hate seeing characters reoccur like any rate. So it's like,
I respect it a lot.
I wouldn't really base any reasonable justification off of that. Forces you to play more solid. I think in some ways, yeah. I think the insecurity is really the biggest thing. Like, there's also been a prevailing sentiment. It's kind of old school, but like, there's definitely people that believe that like, if you want to prove that you're better on a character, then that means you could body someone in the mirror, right? I think that rationale is fucking dog shit. Like, I don't think that makes any fucking sense. But for a long time, I think that was like actually something that people believed. Unless it's some absurd shit like 6 Leroy's top 8. Honestly, I don't mind that either. I don't mind that either. But it depends on a few things. It depends on a few things. But like, there are plenty of melee top 8s that I've watched that have 5, 6 foxes, right? I never minded that. Never minded that, because even though they're all playing the same character, it's still very expressive. And there's definitely stylistic differences with how they decide to play that character. So I guess it never bothered me. In fact, I think like in some ways it's like to be expected. Like, if there's a strong character, especially like a new character that gets put into the game and they're obviously strong, it's like, yeah, you're gonna run into, of course they're gonna play it. Why wouldn't they? Like, it's it doesn't make the fighting game itself less interesting to me to watch, though I know that is the case for a lot of viewers. Like, a lot of viewers don't really care about fighting games. That might sound elitist or gatekeepy or this or that, but like, they're not interested in fighting games for the essence of fighting games, right? They're not there to observe the interesting dynamic between interactions and styles and this and that. They don't really care about that. Viewers are much more interested in the novelty of seeing like a character that they haven't seen very often, the novelty of some perceived to be underdog player like going on a run and this. Like, I think those are the more compelling draws for a lot of like casual viewers, which, you know, it is what it is. But no matter what the matchup or what the game, right, in my eyes, a fighting game is still a fighting game. And like, I'm interested in fighting games just on that virtue alone. It's that interaction was crazy, by the way. It's a guy. We're playing Armor PS. But do you think do you suddenly lose interest? Like, okay, so CEO, right? CEO's a platinum event, right? If CEO top 8 is, I don't know, if it's 8 Beatrixes, do you automatically lose interest in the game because it's 8 Beatrixes? Or, oh yeah, we had versus fighting. That was like, what, 5 Loanes, 6 Loanes? You're like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this because it's the same character, right? Like, it's you personally would, but why is that? Do you not like the game itself? Is it implied that because they played the same character, and that means you've seen everything that there is to see?
Is that not death? I know this combo scaling, but oh, death. Ooh, next kill will do it. Who's gonna take it? Oh, they both go for the jump. But it is Nitro Noir, who finds himself in set point.
Okay, what other fighting games do you like or choose to play?
Nice catch. Okay, playing really well. Nice forward throw by Nitro, keeping it up. Look for a dash attack, but it's going to get caught out by the U projectile. Hello, not finding anything. Both players trying to find that hit, the hit that guarantees the round.
Whoa!
Right, that could be it. 4. You know what, but it's going to get dropped. Brilliant option to get the interactive. How can she find something to get the round back? Nitro in the right, still quite hard against
Do you choose to compete in those games?
And they are
Do we have an 8
it.
lab coat top 8 before? I think so.
We'll be moving on.
But team games probably viewed as a little bit different for people. Though not really though. I don't know. I don't mentality behind this stuff is like really interesting.
Well, we've seen them a bit
Cuz
later right
the
now.
more I like probe and the more I ask people about like these dynamics, the more I come to realize that like people's reasoning for these things is not very sound, I feel like. Like it's really just a vibe thing. Like they get vibe icks from these things, but there's no like actual like rationale behind like I dislike this because because of this or that. It's just like they get a bad vibe from it. That's really what it comes down to, I think, in most cases.
Fury taking on owned by B Gaming, so it's going to be a good old. I believe it's going to be a Belial versus Wayne.
You weren't very good. Okay, that's why you quit, because you weren't very good.
I'm nice. Fair enough.
Why? Okay, I guess this might be more an easier line of questioning to go down. Right. So like, why is character variety so important to you? I guess.
So
like, why is this something that is like so defining for you that can determine your interest or disinterest with a game?
I love this song.
I think the answer to that question would probably lead us to be more productive. If you're not familiar with the scene, you don't know the players and only the characters, so in that case, having character variety might be more sought after. For casual viewers, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely true. But like, I'm not talking about a viewer here, though, right? I'm talking to a competitor. In a perfect world, I think viewers would enjoy fighting games for them being fighting games, but that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot. Could just be a nightmare. Oh, that's a big whip from the DP. That's going to be a great opportunity for OMB Gaming. Getting great damage there to end the round. Nice start by OMB Gaming. Nice. Hunter, there are 8 teams with Vogan, Leorio. That's too much. Where do you draw the line? I have to ask you guys these questions because for me the line doesn't exist, right? So like I have to ask you guys that have a line about where the line is and how do you come to the conclusion that this is the line? I'm gonna go potential apply pressure onto gaming right now. Don't really find anything right now. That's carry right in. Important, both as a newcomer, since you'll see way more different stuff at a skill level that you still don't understand the game. Bro goes in, the overhead is hit. After the bro pyramid is available if needed, but it's needed. And by Gaming gonna get game number 1 just like that. Man, but how many spectators do you think are newcomers though? Like, there might be some truth to that, but do you think that like the majority of the field that watches fighting games, like of fighting and casuals, do you think it's newcomers? Because I don't think it is. I think it's a small percentage that's newcomers. I think most of fighting game viewers are just that. Like they watch a bunch of tournaments and stuff for fighting games, but they're not new. They do it a lot. They just really lack the understanding of like how the game might actually be played, because their only experience with the game is just watching it. But I feel like the casual spectating field is pretty wide. Like there's a lot of casuals, but not all. I don't think I don't think being a casual makes you a newcomer necessarily, right? I think all newcomers are casuals, but not all casuals are newcomers. I can't wait for Tokan discourse. It suggests awful balance, but why is balance that important to you? Do you think that like a balanced game has more inherently more meaningful interactions than an unbalanced game, quote unquote, from a fighting game perspective? I don't think it's automatic, personally. The B word. I've never cared about, like, balance has never been an important thing to me. Not as important as, like, balance is like something that is so interesting to me because like there's so many people that claim to care about it so much, and like when I question them about like, okay, so what games have you liked in the past, right? Very few of those games are actually balanced to the extent that they think it is, right? Like it's like chasing this really weird idealistic picture of the game that like no game has ever really, like unless you're talking about a game that only has one character, then like, yeah, okay, that can be balanced. But like the moment you have multiple characters, imbalance is inherent, right? Like you can't escape it. Like you can't. It is a part of the, like, it's baked in, right? And a lot, I think a decent amount of the most popular fighting games in history have not been balanced. Certainly not to the extent that people apparent't seek. SF2 Turbo's fucked up, bro. That's a fucked up game. That's a fucked up game. It's a fucked up game. Once again, most for the special type of gaming that's called a spot dodge and then get the pain. We saw that earlier in the previous game. Second row, neutral special, going to send the projectiles in. Big close game, very close round. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Kiri. Kiri goes 2-1 up. It's like it's so interesting, right? Because my idea, my hypothesis is that. Well, or my theory rather is that people tunnel vision on balance because the idea is that if the game is more balanced, then that automatically means it's a better competitive game in some way, and I don't think that's true. I don't think. I don't believe that to be one-to-one. And in fact, I think in some ways balance creates imbalance, or it creates some negative outcomes that like have definitely been expressed, right? So like if you have a game that's like really balanced, right, and every character is around the same power level, right, you would think that means that, oh yeah, people can pick whatever they want and then win with it, right? But in reality, if a game is quote unquote balanced, there's really tough justification for people to not play the game of inches of like, this is still, there's still going to be a best character, right? There's still going to be a best character. There's still going to be a strongest strategy. those things will still exist. And so, like, when we're talking about competition, people do often seek out those very, very small, like, even if it's a small advantage, people will still seek that, I think.
Here we go.
They don't just ignore it just because the game is balanced. It's like Grand Blue is pretty balanced, right? You still see a lot of Loane and Vasaraga and the best characters, right? You still see that. And so, like, there's not really getting away from it. What, do I think it would be any different if it was imbalanced? No. No. No matter what, I think, like, when we're talking about the highest level of the game, it's going to manifest the same way, pretty much. It's still going to be people picking top tiers. Right? Does anyone disagree? Like, is it?
And Kiri take it and move on. Both pros going in. Gonna avoid both pros with the air laser. Air laser again.
Why doesn't laser sweep?
Now gonna get a bit aggressive.
Doesn't break cat rockets? Laser sweep? Oh! I see it. I see it. Yeah. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny that isn't. But I think variety for the sake of variety is dog shit. And I know that a lot of people disagree with me. I know a lot of people disagree with me on that. So I'm okay being the hot taker here. But, like, variety for the sake of variety, I think, is atrocious. Both in, like, when we're talking about, like, game design, we're talking about, like, balance philosophy. Like, I think it's pretty bad. I think it's pretty bad.
Big slider kick things off, sliding into the DMs. There's Loane.
Variety as a result of, like, development
Nice pressure by Ownbody Gaming, keeping
and stuff like that. I think that's cool. That's all fine and dandy. But it has to be organic. Like, the moment it becomes fabricated, it's like, what's the value there? It's like, to me, that's the opposite of freedom.
Strike attendant Kiri will be knocking Ownbody Gaming out of the tournament.
You always pick the big character in a roster. Okay, wow. But that's so interesting to me. So you, who has a naturally limited idea of, like, what characters are interesting to you in the fighting game, are still super concerned with character variety, even though, like, the amount of big bodies on any given fighting game roster is pretty small, right? So how does that happen? How did you get to the point where, like, that's something that you care about that much, when you're not even exploring all the characters in a game? You're only picking big bodies.
Ooh, and now we're going to be moving on.
So why is variety so important for you?
The Soul Course managed to get back into winners top 8, and they're going to be going up against Smooth for us. And this is a matchup we've seen quite a few times, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be a good one to see. Come on.
But why? Why? Like, why is that the case? Why is why are you so tunnel visioned on big bodies?
So, once again, another new character. We're going to be having Sandalphon versus Zoe again. Whoever wins this will be playing red.
Battle 1. Engage.
Battle 1, here we go. We saw this in the previous game with Soul Course managing to beat Dragon really nicely in that set against Mookie.
But I think as a competitor, you have to accept that, like, if you're going to be a serious competitor, at some point you're going to have to accept that the potential of you running into strong character is, like, pretty high, right? Like, that's natural.
Now what combo is that SBA? Oh, he's great pressure by
there's a healthy amount of
round 1 just like that. Awesome.
Wait, what? A healthy amount of mid-tier top players? I don't know if that's true. I would challenge that idea. I think I might challenge that idea. I'm gonna go to the the World Tour website, and I'm gonna scroll, and I'm gonna tell you. All right, Katsusagi, Fairy, top tier. Insurgent, Eustace, top tier. Koji Coco, Beatrix, top tier. Stories is high tier, skill. Gamera, Ilsa, high tier. Zandori, Cagliostro, top tier. Space, Beatrix, top tier. Pixie, Lowain, top tier. Shio, Lowain, top tier. Have a nice day, Siegfried, probably high tier. Monarch, Matera, top tier. Zane, Grimnir, high tier. Saki, Lowain, top tier. Where are the mid tier players? Where? What? I'm not even halfway down the list. I don't understand. Where? Like, I'm gonna scroll until I run into a mid tier. So not Die, Shosan, BSG, Marais is Seox Eustace. Definitely not. Default? You think Narmaya's mid tier?
Wow, that was an incredible tap from lightning.
It's like you think Narmaya's mid tier this patch? I mean, some probably do, right? That's pretty far down the list, though. That's like 20 spots down the list. If Narmaya is mid tier, so is Seox. No, I think Seox is significantly better than Narmaya this patch. But they're probably both in high tier, just on opposite ends. If I were to spitball. What is Dai on? Dai's on Fairy. Dai's playing Fairy. But this tournament he's playing Seox. He's dicking around, but when he went to Australia it was Fairy. I know Kiri thinks that Vera's mid tier. I don't think I agree with him, but I think he believes that Vera is not that good.
I just gonna opt to go for a U skill right there. Get a lot of damage. To be able to get themselves out of the corner, the BP put them back in the corners, rectify come out, lightning coming out. Gonna find a thing, gonna dodge the U projectile right there. Great pressure, gonna find a wall bounce combo from it. Here we go. And again, he's gonna be able to follow up on the second wall bounce, unfortunately. Nice take the throw. Nice UDP. Oh, nice catch with the DP right there.
Is the first thing you see is Zoe J22H. Mind your business. All right.
DP. That's the electric up. That's the laser ready to go. Lightning.
Mind your busyness. Also, I feel like this is the first time I've. Oh no! I've seen Smokerise pick Sandalphon before. I wonder why he's picking Sandalphon here though. Just for fun or what? I mean, Sori's is fucked. That character's fucked up. It's okay, but Shosan's not playing a mid tier. You think Zeta's mid tier? Oh, I definitely don't agree this patch. Hell no. I think Zeta's ignorant as fuck this patch. And RFU's on Ilsa. So, yeah. Ilsa and Beatrix. Yeah.
Again, gonna get hit first. Gonna be a nice straight fall. Move pressure in that situation. BP already another BP's back. Damage increase. So gotta be careful. They really want to be taking that damage.
Yeah, I could see that.
They are resulting in damage. Nice UDP, and that's gonna kill. And the soul cost goes 2-0 up over
the default thing.
Jumping straight into round number 3.
There's not that many like Ilsa grinders in like there's people playing her, but I feel like in Europe there's not that many people that are like grinding it out on Ilsa. That like play in like online stuff often, because light be dodging Vasaraga, so like.
Oh, nice Soul Force trying to go for a DP and actually shimmied out of there.
He be bullshitting.
That was good damage on as well. Huge projectile gonna come out, not gonna find anything. Nice DP spend.
Shinchas?
Dragon in tap, lightning.
Do you mean Shinchas? Shinchas on Belial.
Coming in, nice take the throw. Damn. Nice take the throw. Why even the Soul Force?
Or are we talking about different player?
Next hit for the Soul Force and for Smooth Prison, they're gonna find it. Nicely done. Need to keep this up though, but this is how the last 2 rounds have gone so far. Smooth Press getting game number 1. The Soul Force to take advantage of game number 2 and 3. Here is a different story today. That's a nice DP, that is full combo.
Nah, Soris is like legit, like really messed up. Yeah. That's not to say like skill is him. 100%. But Soris is like real messed up.
Keeping it going go into water and a tech. Continue to throw again, that did great damage. Wow, great pressure. Fire.
Yeah, I would never take anything away from skill. I think skill is like one of the best fighting game players to ever touch this game, easily. But like Soris is like come on, all right, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Oh, he actually held that. Wow.
I was very close for the Soul Force. Then he got the round back to take
I'm
it.
surprised. I'm surprised he held that like
Smooth
that.
Press gonna lead us to a 2-1.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
You'd rather watch an all zoner top 8 than an all Shoto top 8. But why's that? That doesn't. I mean, I guess I don't really get the logic there. You know, this is the first game. Not the first game, but like in Grand Blue, there's a whole lot of like anti-Shoto sentiment, which is so interesting. I feel like I haven't felt it to this extent in like any other game I've been involved with.
Oh, nice you by Smooth for us though.
You find zoners more unique and interesting than Shotos. That's so interesting because like zoner, being a zoner is a subcategory. So like if you have 8 zoners, it's there's naturally going to be less variance than like a Shoto top 8, which like Shotos have a lot of range in this game. Like all Shotos are not created equally. These fuckers are not all the same.
Set point full of Soul Force. The Soul Force wins. They will be moving on to the face.
You remember the one guy in the other chat? Which one? Deal with a lot of people. Is a streamer, bro. He's a Lucy Versusia. Oh, you mean like 1.5 Lucilius? Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up.
Oh, gonna get hit by the last the dragon.
Yeah, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. Has there ever been a full Shoto top 8? No.
Game 5.
No.
Done.
I don't think so. Certainly not at a major. Lucy was committing some crimes. Yeah, no, he's definitely really imbalanced. But like that doesn't like to me when we start talking about character archetypes, like when you say like I'd rather watch 8 zoners than 8 Shotos, then that's like independent of the balance of those characters, right? It's just on you're talking just on like categorical principle. which I think is like pretty out there.
Super disappointing in the set. It was really
I certainly don't think that like the general player base would share that sentiment. I think if you have 8 Materas in top 8, like you're gonna hear about that for 2 months after. I think you're going to. You'll probably not hear the end of it.
DP gonna be attempted. DP gonna be spent. Oh, a nice boss up by the Soul Course to put them in set point again.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, top tier Lucy was like really bad for the game. Yeah. It was not pretty. Who imported the EU Materas? The free-to-play Grand Army will rise one day. I mean, Grand is relevant. He's definitely a relevant character. It's just, you know. In NA, it's legit Monarch. For Matera? I mean, shit, bro. Like, if we're talking about like Materas that are like a threat on the world stage currently, it's like 2. There's like 2 Materas. Yeah, Ed doesn't compete, so I don't even count him. I think it's just Monarch and Dudikov. Like, that's... Because, like, Desalee is not even on the game. And, like, the Japanese Materas don't travel like that. Even though there are some strong ones over there.
They were! And the Soul Course will be moving on.
A crippling addiction.
Close set.
That's what's up.
Wow, what a set. That was unreal. Done by the Soul Course, they will be moving on.
Yeah, that's why I said like a third on the world stage, because like, yeah, there's definitely some strong Matera players in every region, but like very few of them are like trying to qualify for World Tour actively. And 8 Matera top 8's raising questions. Nonetheless, if that shit happened, bro, you'd never hear the end of it. You would never hear the end of it, bro. I mean, like the 5 Luane top 8 was still a good top 8. I think. Call me crazy, but I still think that was quite a good top 8.
I'm just waiting on Kiri to get into lobby so we can get going with our next game. It's our losers quarters.
Are there even 8 top players of any character in this game? Maybe.
Versus...
I mean, like Luane's got to be close, right? Surely. There's probably 8 Beatrixes, surely.
Only waiting on Kiri to get into lobby.
I mean, there's damn near, there's what, 6 Vasaragas? BSG, Debagame, Arioke. We have a few European Vasaragas. Like, there's definitely, like, Mundo.
But great stuff by everyone tonight. Really awesome stuff.
You're getting kind of close. You're getting kind of close. I don't know if there's 8 like, top tiers. Probably not. But like you're getting kind of close. JF. Like yeah. I mean we're definitely getting there. Fairy's probably pretty close too, yeah. I feel like pretty much all the top tiers have like pretty significant representation at the top level. I think there's not really a top tier that's like not being played. I don't think that exists.
Oh, that was aura. Here we go. T versus Kiri.
I don't think.
Here we go.
Man, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Would I put Grim in my top tier right now? I might. I don't know. It's hard to say. If he is, he'd be at the bottom of the top tier probably. Eustace, yeah, Eustace has like what? Man, Eustace has what? 3 or 4 like really good players. Like that's like Insurgent Miri, Marais plays it. Like Lafroy gets pretty good, but he doesn't like travel as much.
Wow, 3 dive kicks, 4 dive kicks, holy!
Yeah, but like Don Quavius is not there yet. He's good though. He's good though. He's definitely not there yet.
Unreal Kiri. And he get king number 1 just like that.
Like Mid-Ice plays Eustace and will like he Evo top 8'd, right? So like yeah, I mean most of that was Seox though, so it's like it comes down to like how much do we wait?
Just like that, Kiri gonna find the round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Beelzebub. Someone mentioned Beelzebub earlier. It's like Beelzebub is like one of those characters that like, cause like Zeta's like this too, where like it doesn't matter how good they are. It doesn't matter how good they are. People just don't pick those characters. It's just kind of how it is. Is it good?
Beautifully done.
People just not picking them.
Right there.
For Zeta, that's been true since release, because there's been multiple times where Zeta has been higher top tier, and people still don't pick her.
Just not like Kiri. Oh my god. I'm reading chat and I'm just like, family fantasy lore, I just don't know.
Do I find some characters more interesting to watch than others? Not really. Not particularly. Because my ideology for picking characters is different than my ideology for watching high level play. Like when I'm watching high level play, I'm really just concerned with that. It doesn't really matter to me what characters. I'm more so for the decision making and the interactions between the two players. It doesn't matter what characters they pick to me. Whenever I'm like being, like when I'm watching or I'm analyzing or this or that, like that stuff doesn't matter.
And it's 2-0 to Kiri.
How I choose to pick my characters is like different. But yeah, it's just kind of like that. I really don't mind. Like I'm being serious. Like I really don't mind watching top tier after top tier after top tier. I don't mind if 8 players in the top 8 all pick the same character. Like, I don't care. It's not what I'm there for. Like the character variety is like whatever to me, bro. It doesn't matter. They're still interacting as fighting game players. I think that's like the important part.
SDA. Finger town red. Holy set point just like that to Kiri.
Probably players that let players better express themselves. I think like that doesn't. So like I think people's idea of player expressions, because like this is like a buzzword in the fighting game community, especially in current day. You hear this term used a lot to express discontent with like modern game modern game design for fighting games, right? So you'll hear this come up a lot about like player expression, right? And most of the time, the example that people will use is like, oh, if I show you gameplay and I cover the names, I'm able to tell who it is playing, right? In reality, I think that's a very probably like misguided / shallow way to judge player expression. I think like player expression is like overcomplicated. Like people think it's something that it's not. Player expression is really just number of options. That's all it is. All they're really talking about is how many options do the characters have. That's it. That's really what it comes down to. And so like this idea of like this idea that people pushed about like expression, I think is like kind of silly. Kind of silly. Obviously not every character is created equally, but like there's a line that you cross, and like most characters that are being designed in current day, like they're like well beyond that line. Like there's enough options on the characters that are played in the game to like make a difference, right? I think back then like it was much more limited and like game design from game design perspective, and how deep characters were was like really limited, right? But I don't really think that's the case in current day. Like I think like most games that are being played, like they have characters that have pretty good amount of options. If you want to play crazy on whatever fucking character, like you can probably do it. Because it just be like that.
Next round to begin.
But how flexible a character's tools are is not rigid, right? The idea of like how flexible, right? Even like how flexible character tools are is subjective, I think. It's not something that is hard set, and like these things change over time. And meta impacts it, matchups affect it, how many people are actually actively playing a character and pushing them affects it. And all of those are like subject to change at any time, right? Like next patch, it could happen like nobody plays Cagliosha or something anymore. And it's like, okay, the general sentiment will be like this character has less options, or their options are less flexible, which is why most people are not on them anymore and they're playing something else instead. And so like it's very, I feel like it's not as rigid as people think it is. It's a
Just waiting.
Yeah, you can find a creative style behind like the tool that, like I'm saying, like there's not really, I don't think it's as limited as people think they are. Like I don't think characters are as limited as they think is all. Like you could do things. The average thing is that like people are not that creative. I think that's like the conversation we need to tie. We want to talk about player expression. It's like player bases are just not that creative, right? People are much more willing to just look at what other people are doing and copy that than like explore. So like if you look at it on the surface level, you're gonna be like, wow, this is really rigid and everyone's doing the same thing on the character. It's like, does that mean it's the way it has to be? Not necessarily. Niggas are just bored. Or niggas are boring rather, not bored.
That Ocarina was looking scary. Oh, and no, we just can't train to it. There's no intros about. Also, Rev, I don't think I've ever seen.
Player bases also push the narrative, like some of this is the player base's fault too, right? Because like there are also narratives that get pushed that if you pick a certain character, you can only play in a certain way and this and that, right? That you see that come up a lot. And so like it's really just keeping people in boxes, right? Anyone that plays differently than how you perceive they should play, they are labeled as random and negative and this and that, right? And so they are actively discouraged from expressing themselves. And then you want to talk about, oh, there's no player expression. Well, it's like, when you talk about player expression, you also have to accept the other side of that, right? It's not just the styles that you like, it's the styles that you don't like. That motherfucker Untoten is definitely expressing himself. You might not like it, but he is. That's how it is.
She's in the install stage. She's looking really strong right now. Here she goes. But, Rev, just like that, is going to get game number 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
But yeah, fighting game players are very reductive in conversations, right? So one of the most frustrating things ever is how reductive people are. But that's why I created my platform to have talks like these. One day I'm gonna get through to some of you fuckers. Some of you I've probably gotten through already, but I'm gonna get through to y'all one day. One fucking day. It's a hard fight though.
Oh, nice catch. Carlos Solkos finally found the laser they needed. Big damage now.
Yeah. At the end of the day, right? Fighting games, the beauty of fighting games, in my opinion, is choice, right? That's one of the most important parts of fighting games, is choice. Everyone is free to make their decisions on what character they want to play, what style they want to play, and this and that. Without the choice, it becomes way less interesting, right? Some people will choose to play higher risk play styles. High risk, high reward. We have players like that doing well, that play high risk play styles, right? We have people that play very safe. You know, some people are in between. It's just, it's not that interesting if we don't factor in that, like, people can just choose the way they play however the fuck they want, bro. Like, you can't force someone to play a certain way. You can't. You can't. And half the niggas that try are not even that good in the first place. You can try to mimic the top all you want. You can try, but like, half of the people that play these games don't even understand the theory behind why people are making the choices that they do in the first place. So it's like, yeah, you might be pretty solid on ranked, but when you run into a real nigga in tournament, you're gonna get fucking cooked, bro. And they do. Or they don't even go to tournaments in the first place. They just play online. And they think they LARP as being a good player. What's the definition? It'd be hard. It'd probably be hard to like. So I think the answer to that question is going to be different for every person that you ask. In my opinion, it is a top player is someone who consistently performs at the highest level in the avenues that we have chosen to label as valuable in those ventures. So like, obviously we have a ton of tournaments, we have a circuit, we have this and that, and so top players demonstrate a certain level of consistency while performing in those events, right? That's an easy way to say. Are there top players that don't perform consistently in tournament? It's hard to say. Some would say yes, but like, I think the most important about being labeled a top player is proof. Right? You have to have something hard. Like, vibes only go so far, right? I think there are some fantastic players out there that don't actively compete, but I wouldn't call you a top player because, like, by that metric, anyone could be called a top player, right? You can call anyone that. Oh, I just feel like this guy is good enough, you know? Like, it's that extra layer of, okay, I think this guy is this good, and here's why, right? And I could list accolade, I could list people that he's beaten, I could list they performed well here and there and there. I think that's important if you're gonna be reasonable at these conversations. Or you could just be vibes and just be like, hey, I think this guy's the best. But I feel like it just has less weight to it if you do it that way.
Put themselves in set points.
That's how I think about it. Everyone who qualifies is definitely a top player. You mean for like world finals? Well, you might be on the right track, but not necessarily. I mean, honestly, this tour, this tour, like, most likely. But like, you got to keep in mind, like, points are different, right? And like where you get points from is also different. Because like your points come from a bunch of different sizes of events that have different difficulties. If we had a circuit that were plats only and there were no golds, and there were there were 5 stars only, and there were no 4 stars, there were no 3 stars, there were no 2 stars. Anyone that qualifies, yeah, absolutely, they're gonna be a top player, no questions asked. But because there's points, like, the bounds are a little bit easier, and that's a good thing, right? It should be a little bit more reasonable than that to qualify. It shouldn't be that hard. It's already pretty hard. Like, this tour is pretty hard. This tour is pretty hard because you have to top 8. You have to top whatever tier of event we're talking about. You have to top 8 to get points. Whereas previously in the Arc World Tour, even if you didn't make top 8, you could still get some points, right? So by that virtue, this tour is harder. But even then, like, you know, like the 4-star tier of events, right? Your results may vary. There's some 4 stars that are very, very big and very difficult tournaments. Some of them are smaller, right? Some of them are smaller and a little bit easier, depending on the region that you're in. And so, like, it's not all, you know, it's not that simple. When all is said and done, like, yeah, I mean, likely, like, pretty much all the people that you see qualify are going to be top players. Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, like, let's take a look at last year, right? Let's take a look at last year, and we'd go and see, like, who qualified that was not a top player. Oceania is out of the question as a top contender. I don't agree with that notion, but I do think it's harder for them, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna list the players that qualified for World Tour last year, right? You stop me when I say a non-top player. Okay, Space, Monarch, Koji Koko, JF, Debagame, Kasu Usagi, Zerom, Zangief Dream, Zane, Shio, Skill, Gamera, Fitison, Pixie, and Saki. Is there any player there that you think is not a top player? Likely not. Like, if you follow the game, there's no way. There's now, as a competitor, I know for a fact that there's some competitors in NA that don't believe that some players on that list are top players. But if we go and we look at the paper trail, if we go and we look at the paper trail of those players and we look at their results, and this and that, it's like, it's not really an argument, I think. It just be like that. But yeah, the hard thing about tour is that opportunity is not equal everywhere, right? It definitely is biased in some ways towards certain regions, and some regions are going to be more disadvantaged than others depending on geographical location and whether they even get whether they get, you know, a 5-star, a 4-star, whatever, right? Like, there's a lot of variables. It's a whole lot of variables.
Yeah, so Mashka played this matchup last week, last tournament, and against Rails, and it did not look great for Mashka. Like, they had like signs of life during the set, but like, it felt like because of how much like pressure and range that Basaraga has, it felt really awkward for them to get death out at good times. Like, we are seeing it right here. It just doesn't feel like it.
Did we get a name drop on who is not the top player? No. I think all the players that qualified last year were top players. Yeah. I don't think it existed. Like, I think all of them were top players last year.
2 Basaragas, a Mashka, and a Belial was our top.
But not every circuit is like that, though, right?
Death now out. Nice forward throw.
There's definitely been there's definitely been some underdog qualifiers for, like, you know, EWC and you know, some Capcom Cups. Usually the circuits are bigger though. Smaller tours is harder, right? There just aren't as many slots, so it's like hard to sneak through.
That's what you kill. And then if you use SSVA, sorry. Doesn't kill. Be careful.
Her Tekken didn't even get banned and he's still competing. Oh, Ryef. Yeah, but Ryef was a top player. Which made the situation even more disappointing, right? That's like it would be one thing. Well, unless you're talking about the other cheater. Maybe the other cheater wasn't.
Nicely done by Mashka.
I think there were two cheaters. I think Ryef was definitely a top player. The other one might not have been though. But again, he cheated, so it's like it's like, bro. Yeah, the dude that was doing fake. There were two people that were doing fake dojos. Can't remember. Yeah, there were two. Yeah, and the Ryef was super disappointing because he was a top player. Like he's good enough to qualify. So it's like, why? Why did he do that? How do you cheat in a fighting game? So Tekken World Tour has something called the dojo system. The Grand Blue World Tour actually adopted a little bit of this. What dojo events were was their opt-in events. So you could host an event, and then if it gets a certain amount of entrants, it would be worth points on the tour. And how many points it was worth was dependent on how many entrants you got, right? So there are different tiers depending on entrants. And so what these guys were doing is they were creating events, and then they were adding fake accounts on StartGG to inflate the numbers so they would be worth more points. And then whenever you look at those events and how many people actually show up, it's not that many, right? Because most of them are just DQ spots because these people were never real in the first place. And so, yeah, that's unfortunately, some people like Shadow 20Z would have qualified last year if it weren't for the cheaters. And unfortunately, even more unfortunately, the Tekken World Tour admins didn't even punish the people that did it. They did change the rules on the tour so that it's harder to do it, which is good, but they didn't punish the people that were doing it. So it's like, how much of a lesson was learned? You know, pisses me off. It's pretty nasty.
Going for a U special right there, but not going to be able to find anything. Probably the U command grab, if anything. But they weren't in insult, so I had no armor to really care about. Oh, jumped straight into the command grab. Nicely done by Nitro.
It is cheating. It absolutely is cheating. Like, it's why wouldn't it be cheating? I mean, like, I think abuse and cheating mean the same in this context. I think it'd be unreasonable to make the claim that they must put, you must not create fake entrants and DQ them to be I don't think that's very reasonable. I don't think I don't think that's a very reasonable argument.
What is this supposed to do against this character generally? This is what happened last tournament for Mash.
I mean, there's a lot of legalese in rules that I'm sure. I mean, sure, if you want to go through the rules and you want to talk about what is explicitly forbidden, you could probably find something. They might not say it in the exact words that we're talking about here, but either way, it's definitely cheating, bro. It's definitely cheating. What do I think will be the nuke mechanics implemented in Multi-Blood? I think fighting game players are pussy, and I think people are freaking out pretty hard for little to no reason. At least play the game, right? At least play the game before we make judgments. I don't get the point of freaking out on social media before you actually have the game in your hands. If you get the game in your hands and you don't like those mechanics and this and that and you want to quit, that's fine. I'm alright with people coming to that conclusion themselves. But bro, people want to freak out about there being burnout in Multi-Blood, but we see Avatar has burnout, and people love that game. So obviously it's not automatic. I don't know. I feel like we gotta at some point. I think some are
I
just
love
being upset to
Paragon,
be
but,
upset.
you know, not Khalil though.
Hey, listen. No, I agree.
Facts. Facts.
Battle 1. Engage.
Facts.
No one keep going. New projectile, beautiful. They're going to be responding really nicely. Rita, I'm going to apply the aggression. Menacingly approaching Mashka. Oh, gets caught. I was going for a use special and that gets gone, and I think that is just a round over. It's like so.
Oh, there were 3 cheaters. Sorry, it was actually more. I thought it was only 2. It was 3. Ryef, Noel, Alidar apparently were the 3. The 3 fucking around over there. Kind of want to play Avatar to grab people at Ozai.
Oh, I see some damage. Nitro, here we go.
Okay. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing about the Melty thing is that like
Boom, boom, boom.
you got to understand that people are not
And that's
what they try to make themselves out to be, right?
Nitro Noir will be moving on to winner's
So
side.
the thing is, right,
Finals.
Melty is a niche game. Let's be honest with each other, right? Melty's not the biggest fighting game, and that's fine.
And that's what I'm
It's
saying,
totally
that matchup
fine,
just feels-
right? And when Lumina came out, right,
That
the
matchup
same
feels
exact
unreal,
response was
like,
had.
so
Like when
difficult
we're talking
for,
about Shield and
Mashka,
stuff like that, right?
like, watching it
Despite that,
doesn't-
Melty still had a
doesn't
flourishing
near
community.
Barcelona
People were
a
still
couple
playing it.
times
People were
out
still
here, and it
enjoying it.
looks
This and that,
so
right?
horrible
There's a lot of
for
people that
really
speak
doing
on
it.
Melty that do not play it, and they
felt
never
like we
really
had
have. Right?
Max,
There are a lot of people that
Max
speak on these
Fraser
games
tonight,
thinking they
Fury,
understand how they
maybe
work,
taking
but they
on
don't
Rev, we have
actually.
another
They're just trying to be a
coming
part
up.
of something. They're trying to be a part of the dog pile of negativity. That happens all the time, right? That you want me to believe that everyone that's talking about, like, people are using it to agenda
Bro,
post,
lose the
right?
semis.
There are a ton of people that are talking about Melty only because they want to try to make some type of point against Street Fighter 6, right? It's not that they care about Melty, is that they're so anti Street Fighter 6 that they will use anything to speak out against it, right? They don't actually care about Melty. They're not going to play it. They're not going to play it. You can't get, like, by the numbers, there just aren't there's not nearly as many people that speak on these games that actually play them, right? And so, like, that's why you have to be very, very careful about who you take seriously when we talk about, like, discoursing about fighting games. Because there's a lot of people that are disingenuous and they don't actually give a fuck, but they will pretend like they give a fuck to try to make a point or for some clicks, right? And that happens all the time. And Melty, it's just happening to Melty here. Like, one of Melty's strongest soldiers, right? A guy that actually plays the game, that goes and wins tournaments on the game, Scott Vermillion. He's a Paragon player, right? I go to his page. I don't see him dooming and freaking out. I don't see that at all. I see him talking about, like, I wonder how this will turn out. We'll see what happens whenever we get the game in our hands. Wow. Go figure. The guy that plays the game and understands the game is going to give it a chance before he freaks out. Wow. Crazy. Games copy from each other all the time. I mean, that's just true, right? Like, yeah. And it's not even just games. Like, businesses just copy from each other all the time. It's like, or they draw inspiration from, whatever you want to call it, right? That just happens, right? It's not anything different. Like, this is not news. This is it's just not, it's not that big of a deal, right? Like, these things happen all the time. So it's just the nature of business. It is happens with Vanilla and Rising. People compare Lumina with Ace. Yeah, those games are not, like, anywhere remotely the same, I feel like. But like, yeah, they're this part of the same series, but, like, they're still so drastically different. And it's like that for a lot of fighting game series. Think Melee and Post Brawl, very different games, right? Same series, completely different games. To be real, like, every Street Fighter installment is very different from the last. I think people have trouble accepting that one though.
Here we go. Go for it.
Gear very different. Every install like Plus R and Exerd and Strive are not. They are not similar. Like yes, they share some mechanics, some characters, and this and that, but like their gameplay flows are completely different. That's normal. That's normal. That's just how it is. That's how it is.
Oh, big arm by Red.
Yeah. I think that type of thing, Eric, really demonstrates like who has the community's best interest in mind. That's the thing about when things like this happen, it becomes super clear to me like who actually cares about the scene. Who actually cares about the scene and like who is there to just I don't know. They're just losers, bro. I don't really know what else to, I don't know what else to call them. There's not. I don't really have a nicer term for it. Right. If I were a multiplayer, I can't see. I can't like. I just can't see like how you would not be pretty ecstatic for this, bro. Like yeah, you might. It might turn out that you don't like the game that much, right? But that can happen for any game, right? Any game that you play, it can turn out that you don't like it, right? It's still gonna do a lot for that scene, I think.
SSBA to go for at the end.
It happens. Not every game's gonna be for you, you know? You gotta get over yourself.
It's gonna go 2-0 up.
Exerd is different in being better than Strive. I mean, I don't
I feel really bad
agree or disagree. Like I'm not like again, this mindless prattling about what game is better than the other is wasted energy. If you thought it was so much better, you wouldn't need to go into YouTube chats and try to convince others, right? You should just play your game and it's not really a problem, right? You don't even have to have conversations like that if you're securing your decision. It's only when you're insecure in your decision that you have to go into public forums and try to push your point or your narrative on other people.
Here we go, Kiri.
Did they show an explanation of the new stuff? It was a live stream, so like I think people kind of have an idea of what they're gonna be like, but like certainly not in context, which is what's gonna matter, right? Niche communities are harder to satisfy than larger communities. There can be some truth to that, sure. I don't know if it's automatic though. I don't know if I would say that it's like universal. It's hard to say. That's hard to say. Also, I guess we'd have to define what's small. What do we call small?
And that is set point just like that.
Where do we draw the line between small and large? Here he did indeed get tackled to death. Yes, a very violent death. This my game is better than your games has been funny forever. Oh yeah, it's like the biggest dog shit ever, bro. It's always been dog shit, bro. But people fall into the trap, bro. They fall into the trap thinking that shit matters. It doesn't. Fighting games are a very flawed genre. All of them have problems. We're low-key fucked up in the head for even liking these games, bro. That's just how it is. Bro, seeing Vatsaraga SSBA startup just fry people's computers is always funny. That shit had him in Matrix mode. You see that shit? He's like brother. My man Shirayuki and Naihu both be going through it when Voss presses SSBA. It reminds you of Jaewong's "My better is better than your better." Yeah, it's just silly. It's a lot of wasted energy, man. It's a lot of wasted energy. If people spent half as much energy as they did competing and or trying to fabricate competition and tribalism between games, if they spent that energy like actually trying to make a positive impact in their communities, a lot of games will be better off than they are now. But no, that's not what people choose to do, unfortunately. And I'm practicing what I preach. I feel like I'm out here trying to make a positive difference every fucking day, and some days twice a day. And then I boot up my personal stream and I talk to you guys like this because I think this shit matters. I wish people would put in as much energy as I did. I wish, but that's asking a lot. That's good. People are overthinking too much. Wait to play. Of course. There's no point in freaking out about something that you haven't played, bro. It just doesn't make sense. This doesn't make it never has made sense. It never will make sense.
Yeah, nice. Set the Rev. If Rev wins the next round, it is over.
Just wait and play the game, bro. Like, it's really, you don't like that shit, refund it, bro. Like, why are we, like, you're making yourself upset. Like, again, right? It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You freaking out about this game before it's out and telling everyone there's no way this game is going to be good. There's no way this game is going to be good. I hate it already, even though I haven't played it, right? All you're doing is creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're naturally limiting the game's success on that virtue alone. You're going around like trying to convince people to not even give it a try, right? And like that type of shit has influence, bro. It does. It has impacted this game even, right? The game that we're watching.
We'll be moving on.
We lost players before the game even like really got its legs. We got people talking about how the game is only 6XL BC, right? There's no value to it. It's just 6XL BC, bro. And then how many people do you think have not ever actually tried to play the game because of that? There's plenty. All you're doing is hurting yourself. That's it. And like, let's be honest. First patch of like every fighting game is usually pretty dog shit. They're usually not that good. That doesn't mean it can't become good with time. Right? When's the last time you played the first patch of a game and you were like, yeah, bro, this shit is complete. I don't need it to change very much at all. It's like, that doesn't happen, bro. That doesn't happen, bro. It's because like the nature of game dev is that you can test things and you can test things and you can test things, but nothing is ever going to stand up to the hundreds of thousands and millions of hours that the player base can just generate by just playing the game, right? They're going to find the shit that you didn't, just naturally, because it's just way more man hours. So like, yeah, sometimes it takes games some time to get to the right place, right? Like you don't always get to release the game exactly as envisioned, right? Because there's always a bunch of unexpected stuff that you maybe missed, didn't account for. That's just the nature of video games, right? And even before patch era, like it was like this. It's just like now you wait for an update. You buy the game. Hey, maybe you don't like this patch. You take a break from it. You come back when it gets patched. You try again. Back then, didn't like the game? Well, you're gonna have to buy a whole new version. You're gonna have to buy a whole new version of the game if you want to try again. Yeah, we'll see you in a few months, bro. We'll see you in a year or two. I think there's a difference between like criticism. I think is fine, right? But there's a right and wrong way to criticize. First of all, and there's also a line between criticism and bitching, and most of what people do nowadays definitely bitching. They're not trying to be productive. They just want something to be angry at. How many people do you think have ever actually gone through the proper avenues to give feedback to devs? Be honest, because like there's a lot of companies that you could literally go to their website or their portal or whatever and submit feedback. It involves you like actually having to type some shit and articulate your thoughts. But you can do that. How many people do you think did that? How many people do you think do that for their games? It's not that many. It's a very small percentage. In fact, like Tokon probably has the highest percentage, and the reason that Tokon probably has the highest percentage is because the game didn't fucking work on PC. It's like if the game worked on PC, the amount of people that actually would have submitted feedback would have been a lot less, I think. But everyone knew that PC was fucked up. So, like, obviously people are going to be like, all right, bro. There's a...
Rev gonna get game number 1.
What are you going to do, right?
Genuinely, if Mashka wins this, I'll move to EU and
booting Avatar Day 1 can't rebind keyboard when back to right. Yeah, it's tough, right? Like, it's...
Fair play. I respect it.
Like, Avatar very clearly, like, isn't a finished game yet. There's like literal character animations that aren't finished, stuff like that. The compatibility issue, which I hope doesn't take away from CEO too much, and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's not all the way there yet. Yeah, we don't have a spectator mode. I have to have players stream in Discord if I want to broadcast. It's like, okay. It's like it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking annoying. But like, you know, I still do it because I'm like, people want this. But it's fucking annoying for sure. It's like most people complain on Twitter. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what do you think is the likelihood? What do you think is the likelihood? Like, if you're complaining on Twitter, right? What's the likelihood that the devs will see your feedback? Be honest. Especially if you're not a big account. And most of you fuckers aren't. Y'all don't have any followers. You don't have any fucking followers. It's not that likely, right? You're just noise. And for every person on Twitter that actually wants to be reasonable and be like, you know, I think that this mechanic could use some work, or this or that, right? There's also people that are chucking death threats and calling them and insulting them and calling them incompetent and this and that. So like, it's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise. It's very easy, I think, for your feedback to just never be seen because it's like, it's not a healthy avenue. It's just not. How do you patch in keyboard rebinding, bro? I mean, like, you know, Avatar is very clearly unfinished. Very clearly. I think part of that, I can't say what percentage, but definitely a part of that is because of like publisher issues. Like, I'm sure Paramount wanted them to hit a certain deadline to release with the movie, and like the devs maybe not even necessarily, like maybe they didn't even want to put it out yet, but they don't really have a choice, right? Like you answer to them, right? And so like, yeah, that's definitely some of it. However, while I acknowledge that the situation is shitty and Paramount sucks, I'm not going to disagree with that, right? At the end of the day, an unfinished product was still given to consumers, right? And so like, I can't blame someone if they're like, bro, I don't want to play this shit anymore because this game does not function the way that it should, right? If someone's like, I can't play because my controller doesn't work, or I can't watch replays, or I can't play ranked, or I can't do spectate mode, so I don't want to deal with this game. I can't be mad at them, right? Even though there is justification, right? There is a, like, we can follow logic and trace why this happened, but does that mean that everyone has to accept that as a reasonable excuse? No, right? That it is valid for them to feel some type of way about those things not being in the game. There's no ranking out. Yeah, there's no ranked. The ranked isn't in the game yet.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Yeah, it's tough out here, bro.
Oh, nice shimmy.
It's tough out here. You don't post feedback or your opinions on Twitter anymore because you know it doesn't reach the devs. You don't like participating in discourse. Yeah, I mean, I like participating in discourse, just not on Twitter. I'm a discourser through and through. I don't think Twitter is the proper avenue if we're like actually trying to like have conversations. you know.
Oh my goodness! What a comeback by Rev, and that is set point.
How do you measure how you improve an avatar if there's no sort of any type of complaint? You join Paragon Line. We are the ranked mode. This is what we've been saying. Paragon Line is the ranked mode in the game right now, bro. We are the ranked mode. We have become the ranked mode of the game. We had 140 people sign up last week, bro. We are the ranked mode. It'd be like that.
SSBA is ready for the massacre. I have to look for parry super. Rev understands they don't need to approach right now. They have to wait.
Are we gonna ban Azula, bro? You motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, we're never gonna hear the end of this. We're never gonna hear the end of this, bro. It's so over. Oh my god.
GG's the Mashka, unfortunate due to you know, the matchups in the end, but GG's the Mashka, really great performance once again. And now we're going to get into our grand finals for Edge Point number 23, and it is a Vasaraga mirror match coming up next. It's going to be Nitro Noir taking on Rev one last time with bracket reset.
Yeah, Tokyo Paragon should be fun. Should be fun. Hopefully the game works on PC. I'm still...
And
please just work on PC. Don't make me rant, bro. Don't make me rant about your game, please.
Vasaraga mirror. Please.
This week has already been annoying. Don't make me, please. This is What's with the Azula hate? Oh yeah, those are a new player who like was new to tournaments because he had to create a Start GG account and all that. So I'm like helping him through making his Start GG. Okay, all right, can you sign up for the tournament? He signs up for the tournament, and he immediately, like, his first set that he plays, he just starts complaining. Like, before he even queues, he's like, I hope I don't run into this, or this character. And I told him, I was like, that's out of my control, bro. Like, I can't control who you run into a tournament, bro. Like, you know, it is what it is. And then he just starts bitching about Azula super fucking hard. And he was like being insufferable in the tournament chat, right? Like, he's just being completely unreasonable. And then he asks me, he's like, well, he didn't ask, he suggests. He's like, yo, maybe, yo, Khalil. He named me, bro. He named me. He's like, yo, Khalil, maybe consider banning Azula. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm sorry. I had to do it to you. I had to do it to you. So I responded to him with maybe consider getting better. He didn't like that very much. But it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Just don't be, bro. I just wish people would just have some social awareness, please. Like what? What character did he play? I don't even know, bro. He didn't even play his second set. He played one. He played one set and then he rage quit the second set. And so that's what even led to this happening, because I had to ask him. I was like, yo, are you gonna finish out the sets you played? And he's like, is there money? That was really, I guess that was really the breaking point. I asked, like, are you gonna finish your set? And he's like, is there a prize pool? I was like, bro, this is not what you should be worried about. Like, you're not gonna make it to any type of prize pool if you're rage quitting sets. What are you doing? And I was like, I'm like, brother. I don't know. This shit was ridiculous. Isn't Azula considered mid? No, definitely not. Azula is definitely really good. But nonetheless, like, the game just came out. You're asking for character bans. It's like, bro, you will not survive the night. You will not. Avatar is very clearly a high power level game, bro. You're gonna die. Like, you're gonna die to some... That's how the game's designed. Like, you know, game's cheap. That's how it is. So like, either learn to fight it or quit, bro. Like, you know, it's just, what are you gonna do? I heard that the dude that got second at Paragon, I heard he was a playtester. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but rumors are that he was a playtester actually.
Might be convoluting into an SSBA. There it is. That will be Nitro getting around one. Nicely done.
Rage quitting in a bracket is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I again, I was like very like, I would argue, as always, like I'm more charitable with people than I should be in a lot of cases, and this was no different. Like I was really trying to like be reasonable with this person, but then he just went off the rails, bro. It's just like, it's just not that deep. This can the playtesters compete? I heard that they can. I don't know though. I don't know if he actually was a playtester or not.
Like not obviously two is a mirror, but it's like watching. Yeah.
I don't know if they have embargo or not. Some games do embargo. But
you projectile by Nitro doesn't get a hit, but you command grab comes out by Rev, and they're gonna find the round.
You spoke with the second place player a fair bit that day. He wasn't a playtester. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard like in passing, like I heard one player say that he was a playtester, but I never like took any steps to verify. I was really just snooping the category because I couldn't stream any of the ladders. I had to wait for top 8, and I ran across a lot of really funny streams, bro. One person was shit talking my tournament series. It was just a lot. It was a really funny day. I'm like, okay.
Great pressure. Wow. Nitro gonna return the favor back, looking to get the round back. Important round right here. If Nitro wins this, goes 2-1 up. That's a great opportunity for them to actually take it.
What would bring someone to complain about you hosting events? It's just, listen, bro, any avenue people have to dodge accountability, they will take it. That's the easiest way I can say.
You projectile again. Both plays an install. Oh, what a back throw. Wow! Wow! Nitro Noir is on tournament point just like that.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter had some really fucked up stuff. I mean, Hunter x Hunter legit had 300%. But Hunter x Hunter is also the type of game that like you let shit like that rot. You know, high power level games just exist. Sometimes in Marvel 3 you don't get to play, you know? It happens. Whoa. Yeah, honestly, that shit was crazy. Like, at least, so my thing, right, is that, you know, as an organizer, you have to be willing to accept people's feedback, right? That's like very important. And your response to that feedback like has to be, you know, level-headed. And that's why a lot of people aren't really cut out to be TOs, because they can't handle like when people do criticize them, even if it's something valid. They take it as a personal attack, right? My thing is that like, at least if you're gonna have an issue, right? And there have been plenty of people that have expressed that they don't necessarily like my tournament formats or this or that, right? That I've been like, you know what? Hey, that's cool. That's fine. At least make it something factual, right? Like at least let it be something that's actually true. Don't make up some bullshit like, oh, you can win too much and that's why it's a bad format. It's like, what are you talking about? That's just not true. It's a there are some NA Grand Blue players that don't like ladder that much. Gabagool has talked about he doesn't like ladder that much. Sin has talked about he doesn't like ladder that much. That's fine. You know, not every tournament's gonna be for everyone. It is what it is. But like, they're not out here making up shit about like, bro, it's bad for you to win, and that's why I don't like the format. It's like, okay, bro. It's like, God, what do you want from me? Like, what do you want from me, bro? Yeah, ladders can be frustrating, but tournaments, I don't think that's any different from any other tournament. Any tournament can be frustrating, right? Like, yeah, your mental is really important. This is like not really that different. I feel like, yeah, you play more on average, but that's like, I feel like for most people that's a benefit and not a drawback. For an overwhelming majority of players, that's a good thing. Generally only people at like the very, very, very top would ever view it as a negative, or like people that have really, really hard time controlling their mental game. Like, and you know, if you're treating it like your ranked queue and you tilt while you're playing ranked, like, yeah, you could tilt while playing ladder, of course, especially because the players in ladder are on average going to be better than the people that you play in ranked. So like, yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like the call is coming from within the house though. Like, that's, you got to work on that. I've been running this format for a very long time. Like, you won't, I have done so much workshopping and so much like refining of the rule set that like at this point like pretty much the only people that have an issue with it are just those that so two groups of people. It's like the super omega top players that feel like it's a waste of time to play more matches for whatever reason, which I have run into that before, and then outside of that, it's just like there are just a lot of like weird tournament purists that don't like anything but DE. Those people exist too. I mean, I get it. I just think it's really boring. It'd be like that.
in a very close game 5. Wow.
You know, some people are like really intimidated by it at first, but it's like, it's really not intimidating. It's just, you just play games, bro. That's really it. It's
first time here, and they've definitely made it an impact because they are your winner of Edge Point number 23.
I think for online tournaments, like, it's okay for people to, you know, maybe step out of their comfort zone a little bit, especially when you're playing a game that has a bunch of events, right? Like, Grand Blue has no shortage of events, bro. Y'all can deal with one event per week being a ladder because you have 8 other DE brackets in the week, bro. You'll be okay, you know? Like, that's like how I look at it. Like, you'll be all right.
We're going to be coming to the end of tonight's tournament. The next tournament is going to be Ironclad number 30, which I am actually not here for. I am away for that Friday. So the next time you'll actually see me on the camera.
There are people that want the tour finals to be normal DE brackets. Yeah, that is dog shit. Like, I hate
ridiculous thing.
I hate like that EWC, like their first two group stages are essentially double elimination. I think that's dog shit, personally.
The league table will be updated, and now
like their finals format is okay, even though it's stolen. They stole it from Red Bull Kumite.
So every tournament we are
like single elim first to 5. I mean, it's different. It's different. You know, it definitely tests like a different skill set for sure. But their first 2 group phases being double elimination is dog shit, I think.
Next one, and we are out. Goodbye, everybody.
It's good. I think it's so bad. Do something else, man. Please. Variety attorney type is also good at. No, for sure. I mean, like, you know, and then would be like, he's biased. He's the ladder guy. It's like, yeah, but I was the ladder guy before Paragon. Like, people don't know. People's like, people don't know, bro. I've been doing this shit for way longer than Paragon Line has been around. It was way before that. It's way before that. I was running DNF dual ladders for 10 people, bro. Like, it's. I'm really about this shit. That would take work for sure. It would. But hey, bro, You know, if you're running a tournament that has $1 million in prize money, what you would think like putting in a little bit of effort would not be a tall ask. But, you know, what do I know? What do it'd be like that. You would think. Yeah, true. Anyway, we got to peep the they did drop another trailer. And people were saying apparently my timeline was suddenly inundated with tons of alleged Loki players. Def and Unk. Now, I don't really think I don't think those things line up, but okay. Anyway, Loki trailer.
Let me pose a question. Have you read the Norse sagas? Not only are they a great read, but they mainly say what a wonderful fellow I am. Yes, I am the god of lies.
Oh yeah, it was really funny. When Mangaka was doing his stream, there were people that thought that Loki only had 3 fingers because his pinky and his thumb have like a sleeve or a glove on it. They were like, why does Loki have 3 fingers, bro? I was dying, bro. That shit cracked me up. Oh man, this game is gonna be so funny. This game is gonna be so funny, man.
Feel my power. So obvious.
Was that JH? Oh, Air 6-8. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty nice button. It's a pretty nice button. Yeah, 6H and J6H. Those seem pretty solid. Hi, Zalgo. What's up?
Come, let us consider this.
Nornstone. Oh. Isn't this this is like similar to the Doom shield? Oh, it's like Byakuya. Okay. You can hit them. That's good. Some of you probably getting like some Cagliostro flashbacks from this. It is indeed the puny god, true. I hope Hulk says it when he does level 1 against Loki. I hope. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I can see why this suddenly had a lot of people interested. Ah. Okay.
So easily tricked.
Yeah, okay. It's a whole lot of built-in ambiguity. M freezes, okay. L version can go into illusion. Okay, so the L version can be fainted and the M version can, because misdirection is the counter, so. All right. Oh, okay. That looks really cool. Okay, standard kind of. Oh, M version passes through. Okay, built-in cross-up mechanics. Okay. I mean, respectfully, bro, this character, like, this is gonna be the character that people, especially early, they're gonna pick it up, and because like this shit is like just built, like all this stuff is like baked into the kit. Like he has baked in mind games to all of his moves because he can L hold or M hold out of them. He has built-in cross-up button. Like people are gonna think that they're good at the game because they're gonna hit people with this character early, and they're gonna be like the worst fighting game player that you've ever encountered. That's not to say that there won't be good Loki players. There absolutely will be. But the worst fighting game player you've ever encountered in your life is gonna play on this character and think they're doing something, bro. I swear. Oh, also this stage kind of lit. This stage is cool. His teleport too. I see. Uh-huh. Teleport with a hitbox. Seen that before.
Power of the gods. Together now, Ghost Rider. I see the moon. Ghost Rider. Give thanks to me.
Carnage trailer. At this point, I mean, like those trailers not coming out before the for the game. Is it just Carnage that's left? Isn't there one more? Is there one more aside from Carnage Deadpool, right? Yeah, I feel like I mean, one's probably gonna come out today because the Loki one came out last night, right? Oh, we know the 21st character. The 21st character was leaked. Yeah, it was leaked, so we know who the 21st is. Yeah. Loki and Hulk yesterday. Oh, okay. So we might get both of the remaining today.
Trickery amuses me, but I am also a god of strength and power. And you have ceased to amuse me. Be gone!
Wait. So they're actually, bro. Why? Why they actually get? They're actually using the AE character. Bro, why? Why are you putting? Why? Why are you like this, bro? Oh my god.
I am also a god of strength and power. And you have ceased to amuse me. Be gone!
So install post.
Let me tell you a secret. I have always wanted to be a hero.
They definitely were not conservative with like installs. I've been out here, bro, doing a lot of fighting game shit. Can't play this game because you have a Steam Deck and because the anti-cheat it won't work. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that.
But for one who
Hopefully
really
one day you
lies,
can
they must
get something
know
to
the
play it
truth.
on.
And the truth is, you
Though I think the anti-cheat won't be as aggressive on the actual release version, but I'm not sure how that will factor into Steam Deck.
come forth.
Yeah, when people see this Deadpool trailer, they're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? Lancelot?
Oh, I would love to say that that was a difficult fight. But just this one time, I suppose I'll tell the truth.
Long ass outro, bro. What the fuck? Why was that outro so long? Yo, shut up, man.
Sure, I'm the god
It
you're
reminds me of fucking if you ever played DBFZ, Zamasu intro. The fucking Zamasu intro just fucking he just keeps talking, bro. He just keeps talking for fucking ever. It's like, bro, shut up. Shut up, man. He's like yeah. So yeah, I mean if they dropped Hulk and Loki yesterday, then I mean I guess it's a pretty solid assumption that Deadpool and Carnage will be today. That again, that Deadpool trailer, because the Forbidden stream last night showed off some of Deadpool stuff, and it's like, yeah, people are gonna have some things to say about Deadpool. But yeah, well, game comes out tomorrow morning, so it's fingers crossed that it works on PC. Chat. You saw two seconds of Carnage before he got banned. Yeah, Carnage seems like he'll be pretty interesting. He looks crazy. Like his animations and stuff are like pretty nuts. But yeah, Deadpool is just a silly guy. Yeah, he's like, they gave him just a bunch of shit, bro. they gave him a bunch of shit, bro. It's just like, why does he have this? And then you're like, oh, it is Deadpool. So like, yeah, I guess. But so that's where we're at. Let me take a look at something real quick. There was I do want to watch some events tomorrow too, because I think tomorrow, Korea has an event. I think Korea has an event, like a launch event tomorrow, and I kind of want to catch that, but I want to see if the times line up, because viewing times are kind of cursed sometimes. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm going on this Start GG journey. I'm gonna see how many events they have for the game already. All right, so we need. Let's see. Today, how are they running an event today? Huh? I mean, well, I guess if you got the game early, yeah. Okay, well. How many copies did they get early to run an event, bro? You can't even stream it yet. I do not know. I do not know what's happening here, bro. I'm spooked. I am spooked. Got some stuff tomorrow. Kickstart League. Where's this from? I'm being mad nosy right now. I'm trying to see where you at. Who are you host? Who are you? Okay. League starts. Crew Battle League. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they're doing a Crew Battle League. That's cool. That's definitely NA. We're gonna be so spoiled with events, bro. Where is state? Let's do next 7 days. Obviously, we have TNS in there. Trying to see if I can find this Korean event that I was looking at earlier, but they may not be on StartGG though. They might be on a different platform, so I might not be able to. We got a Jacksonville local. Okay. I actually know them, I think. Wait, was that what? Okay, I don't know why the back button put me all the way out here, but okay. My bad. Rare side. Oh yeah. Yeah, they work with like King Ray Jr. and like Tekken and stuff. Bragging rights. This is Vegas. I believe there's GTEX local. I think there's GTEX local. So they got something tomorrow. Canada, our friends up in Canada, Just Mids got something tomorrow. Okay, I need something from Asia because like I'm not ever. All these locals are hosting while I'm running tournaments, bro. I need something earlier in the day, man. Save me, save me from my purgatory, man. This is insane. There's 15 pages in the next 7 days, so a whole lot of events. Strangers, it's just called Strangers. Okay. You Paragon, they work around me. No, the fuck they don't, bro. I am not important. No, if Paragon didn't exist, the world would keep spinning, bro. You know? Yeah, it's just not. I'm nothing in the grand scheme of things. Okay. I don't think I found it yet. 6 p.m., 5:30. Where are the European events at? I'm surprised. I haven't seen much Europe. At least not at like reasonable times. I'm surprised. Though they might be on Challenge. Like some of them are probably on Challenge too. They hate Tokon. Okay, relax. Hey, calm down, man. Calm down. Neo's doing a launch event and a weekly. Okay. No, the Geekly. There you go. That's the homies. Yeah, I don't think it's here. That's unfortunate. Now I got to go digging on Twitter, of all things. I go digging on fucking Twitter. Yeah, they get it. Tokon comes out at like 11 Eastern tomorrow, at least if we're to believe the countdown on Steam. And I think they have a countdown on PlayStation too, actually. So yeah, it should be like 11 a.m. on the East Coast, 8 a.m. on the West Coast. So yeah, if France time, that would be 5 p.m. for them, but UK would be 4. So maybe that's why we haven't seen many like make events for it yet, because they're getting it in the evening, so it might be hard to make sure you're all situated in time. There's a tourney near you that's 5 hours away, like a 5-hour drive. I mean, driving 5 hours when you don't know how to play the game yet might not be the. There is a FlyQuest event on Friday, but it's during Paragon, so suck my dick. It'd be like that, but there are some players that y'all like, you know. There's some players that are familiar to y'all here. BSG's in there, you know. Some Diaphone. Some of y'all got to be Diaphone fans, right? Surely. But outside of that, yeah, I guess I'll have to see what's up. But we'll definitely like boot up and do some labbing and stuff, assuming the game works. That's gonna be the main thing. I'm gonna boot up and it's gonna be live, bro. We're gonna test to see if the game works live. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I'm gonna boot up. And that shit's not gonna work on my PC, and I'm turning the stream off, bro. That shit, I just be prepared, bro. Be prepared. You say just download Windows 11. I've been on Windows 11 the whole fucking time. It still didn't work for me on the beta. So like, yeah, it's not as simple as just download Windows 11, bro. It's just the game is fucked up, bro. I don't know how else to tell you. Like the game is fucked up. Just download Windows 12. That's what's up. we got new OSs, man. Just don't delete the VOD if you do. Can't have your streak broken like that. How poetic it would be, though. How poetic it would be for me to just smoke everybody's streaks because this game just decides to not function. Yeah, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that isn't the case. But you will see me refund this fucking game live if it does not work. I'm just letting you know. Just fair warning. So be here at 11 and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens together. But I will definitely click the refund button if that shit is not running properly. So yeah, that's the plan. But with that, I must depart. So thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna try to upload some of the guide videos whenever I can. It's been, the backlog is getting kind of crazy, but I don't know if I can get out of here. All right. Okay. Goodbye, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Coca-Cola, espuma.